Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of the JayCast. Back here at the JayCast. This episode is brought to you by Redwood Cove Brewing Company, always coming at you with them heavy hitters. Today I'm joined by one of my best friends of all time. They call him RB. They call me JD. You know, maybe there might be another new hit single out there.
You never know.
You never know. But everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this is my good friend Rob Mahon.
Glad to be back. I gotta say it. Glad to be back.
Glad to be back.
I say it every time.
And also, it's been a while, but I haven't had Trevor here and Mark in the back with the drinks. That's
right. We haven't done a one-on-one in a while either. It's like we're always in a group.
Yeah, you and I haven't done a one. Yeah, exactly. But I've been doing these by myself. Like I've been out here doing it rogue.
I see you grinding.
And they're not the best, but the work must continue.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The journey to the top must continue.
That's right.
But yeah, dude, I'm glad to have you. It's always fun when you got people here to do it. You know, when I'm sitting here with my dick in my hand, just talking about random shit, it's not so great. It's not so great, but
Oh, dude, your setup's getting better every time.
You work with it. Yeah, and then I'm moving places, so we're gonna have a bigger studio.
Always upgrading.
And always upgrading, always doing some real shit.
I know Mark's cramped in the back. He'll be happy for the new space.
Yeah, right? I mean, I know you're cramped up in the back too, brother.
Hey, man, I'm fucking just happy to be back.
Yeah, dude.
After a brief sabbatical.
Yeah.
How many times have I been on now? What?
This might be your third time.
Well, we did a couple before, but they got screwed up somehow.
Well, in the beginning,
we weren't able to post them. It was
the very beginning. It was a struggle.
Yeah.
It
was a struggle.
Technical difficulties. But now I got the boy Trey Pat here to help out with that. Watching battery levels, switching up the ones and twos,
right?
Making sure sound levels looking good.
Yeah. So
dude,
he does it.
Technology upgrade.
Yeah, it does get it right to get it. And this is the funny thing is too is it could be 10 times better than this. Like this is is pretty low end. But yeah. But anyways, dude. I was just in Buffalo, NYC, upstate New York.
How is it in upstate New York?
It's cool. I actually really like it. It's when you're in upstate, like it doesn't even feel like you're in New York.
That's
at
out
all.
In the country, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just like you're like, oh shit, you forget that this is actually a state.
Right.
Like it's not just New York City.
Yeah.
And you forget how big that state is. It's fucking huge. Beginning of summer, I was in Syracuse. Syracuse was a cool fucking place.
Where is Syracuse? Is that?
It's upstate New York.
Upstate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason it was like more inner city.
I don't know if it's very far upstate. I think it's.
Shout out the boy Clayton Welch.
Yeah, Clayton Welch playing for Syracuse.
Backup QB. That's my boy.
We're repping number 6.
That's right. Number 11.
Number 11, boy. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's like it's just crazy to think like, oh, this is New York too.
Yeah, right.
Like I just forget. And then I like to call it it's Niagara Falls, but I just call it Viagra Falls for some reason. I don't know why.
Is that that's on the border, right? At Canada, upstate. Is that upstate New York?
Yeah, it's Buffalo.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure once you cross that river,
you're in Canada. You're in Canada. It's like on the border, yeah.
Right. Okay.
But it's like in Buffalo. That's like where the city. That's like where on the American side, it's Buffalo.
Gotcha.
Dude,
for some reason I thought Niagara Falls was like more western. Like
no, it's on the East Coast, and it's fucking beautiful.
Right.
I didn't actually go out and go see it, but when I flew out of there, we flew right over it, and I was like, holy shit!
Oh, dude, I bet it's
that shit
amazing
is dope.
to look at.
Yeah. So next time I'm there, I'm gonna go fucking check it out.
Well, did you check out that Dan Aykroyd podcast with Joe Rogan?
Well, yes, I did, and that's what I meant. I was gonna get to that. So when I was there, I was talking to this guy who worked at the hotel.
Yeah.
And he was telling me like all about just the history of Buffalo and whatnot.
Oh, wait, when were you in Buffalo? Like how long ago?
This was like Tuesday, Monday.
Okay.
And by the way, it's Friday the 13th.
It is Friday.
It's Friday the
13th,
fucking
and there's
13th.
a full moon tonight.
And it's a full moon. So you know
it's
what?
Crazy. Why you got a black cat at home? Watch out, man.
Yeah. There's a black one right outside. So
one time
Black
on
and white. He's
yeah.
a mulatto.
when I was younger, we had a all black cat, and on Halloween night,
shout out Don Vito, boy.
it was her name was Skeptical Sista.
Oh, this is not Don Vito?
No, it's not
oh,
Don
shit,
Vito.
My
This
bad.
This
My
is
bad.
long time before that. I was real little, and it was up in Paradise, and all black cat. Halloween, cat just disappears. Like is that a fucking coincidence? No.
On Halloween?
Yeah.
Well,
no,
maybe.
There's some weird motherfuckers up there on the ridge
You
that
think-
took that black cat
you think
and
someone-
just sacrificed it to the devil.
Really?
Dude. Some weird cult shit. I guarantee
Bro,
it.
hold on. America has never
Well, we're not talking
it's-
about America.
no,
we're
but
talking about Butte County.
I'm very true.
This is very different.
But I'm just saying, like, it's been like a really popular thing, like satanic cult sacrifice and stuff. But there's actually never been one recorded incident of a satanic cult sacrificing anything
In the United States?
in the United States.
Really?
In
In the
United
history
States.
of the United States. There's
In the recorded history of the United States, where like
I've
police
seen,
reports of like
I've
Dude.
seen a Blair Witch Project, so
there's 340 million people in this country. You're telling
Trevor,
me that
no, I'm just saying,
there's not some weird motherfucker out there that
no
kill
listen,
shit
in-
because
no.
they believe in the devil.
Well, one individual, yes, there has been that has been.
Well,
like,
that's what we're
reported as-
talking
No,
about.
but satanic cults were like multiple
cults.
people. That's
But
what you
what's-
said. It's
but-
like a satanic cult. Like,
But what's considered a cult at that point? You
I
know what I
think
mean?
3 or
Like,
4 members. I think that's like the definition.
That's the minimum?
I think I think maybe like 5.
Okay. I got a weird story for you guys. When I was real little, we were real little. Maybe it was before we were even born. Early 90s somewhere. I was living up in Magalia with my parents.
so you were definitely born.
Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I really don't remember. Maybe it was before I was born. But
Okay.
my parents lived in Magalia.
Right. Got you.
And my dad was, Butte County Sheriff at the time, patrolling Magalia. And there was a little boy up by my parents' house that went missing. And this boy was gone for several years. Nobody ever found him. And then a hunter somewhere up there in the mountains by Magalia found his remains. And it was just bones, And everybody led to believe that the parents sold the kid to a cult.
Really?
This is a young boy. Apparently, the boy went for a walk with his dog. His parents sent him on a walk with the dog, and then that was it. That was the
end of him.
That was the end of it. And people think that they set him up.
And what did you say? How long he was missing?
I think it was several years.
Several
I mean,
years.
don't quote me. I don't know the full story. I've been told the story a few times.
Or
but
maybe the parents killed him.
maybe. Yeah, that's always a
I feel
possibility.
like that's
you
the
know?
more likely scenario.
Either way, I will say this: we do live in a weird fucking place, and people go to the mountains and do weird fucking
Oh
shit.
yeah, there's
Oh, well,
weird
absolutely.
ass people up there. I mean, it's
Yeah, like
Well, truth be told, though, there's I don't think there are any cults that people don't know about. You know what I mean? Like a big part of a cult is like recruiting other members, and like that's how they get known.
I mean,
Yeah.
that it just depends also on how big that cult is, though. You know what I mean?
Very
And like,
true.
how many people do you think are out here trying to join a cult? Would you think like?
Not very many, but that's why you gotta like send people out and like try to put feelers out. You gotta be like, hey, I know this dude who's telling us how to live our lives. That's been real cool. Obviously, you sell it better than that, but
I mean, think about the whole.
I think if you're trying to actively recruit in a cult, you need to send people out there to recruit.
right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that shit.
Dude, there's
but-
probably so much shit on the down low that we don't even hear about. That
Right.
There's just weird shit going on, dude. I mean, think about the whole wild, wild country thing. Like,
You know what?
an
they
entire
started
cult,
an
like,
entire city in Oregon.
Well, no, they just straight came in and bought that shit up.
Right. They bought out of thousands of acres, and they all of a sudden there was a city out of nothing, of 50,000 people.
Right.
Maybe it was even more. I can't remember the exact number, but
Oh, well, it was like 50,000 to start with, and then they brought in like 20,000 homeless people just to like occupy the properties that cult had bought, just to drive people the fuck out.
So you think about that and just think about all the weird shit that people don't know about, you know, like.
Right. Well, yeah, there's some weird shit. And this takes me back to when I was in Buffalo. I didn't know anything about this. And so I was talking to someone about like the history of Buffalo, which is real cool because Buffalo it's got really old like buildings there. Like the architecture is pretty cool in some places. And let alone like just with Niagara Falls has some cool history with. This guy tells me that there was a Native American like tribe like living underneath Niagara Falls, and that they were super fat, and the reason
they
were eating good because like animals would drown or whatever, things would get lost.
Was there like a cave behind Niagara Falls?
I don't know if they were like on the side of it or like they were on like down
sounds
below.
Like some weird hippie shit.
Yeah.
Well, because like the Niagara River still keeps going after the falls.
Right.
So like there's just a shit ton of rocks that are down below that have been eroded by the falls, and then animals up above go to like graze or something, and then they drink the water. They get like a little too deep, and then they start pulled by the current, and then they end up going over the falls. And then the Native Americans that were living there.
So this shit reminds me of like the whole Mount Shasta thing. Like,
oh yeah, but just to finish on it, it was like they didn't have to do like shit for food. Like it just like came to them. Like the food would just drop and they would just pick it up out of the river.
So animals would just drown in the river and it would just float to them.
Yeah. And like people too. Like I mean, I don't know if they were eating, how many people they were eating, but
wait, people actually believe this is still going on, or
no, not still. No. I'm talking about like way back in the heyday.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry,
I'm way confused.
Sorry, I should have clarified on that.
You're good.
Yeah. No, this is not. No, there's not this tribe just still chilling.
There's just some random people living on Niagara River.
Yeah. With the
food's just being brought to them.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. Like 40 people a year die on the Niagara Falls. Like. Every year, 40 people just straight die going over.
Yeah,
I watched a video. Some dude hopped in a barrel.
Yeah, that's been like a known thing for people to like get in barrels and like just go down the Niagara Falls.
Well, that's
dude.
like,
And how big? Look that up,
like,
Trev. Look that up. How big is Niagara? Like how big is the drop?
The amount of water pressure from that waterfall once it hits the bottom, dude. Like it would just, if a body went into that current, like it would just crush you. Like,
right.
So it's 167 feet.
Damn.
Which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot of water coming over the top, you know?
No,
Like,
that's a lot.
Not to mention, once you fall 176 feet, the speed you're going.
Oh, dude, that's a lot.
It's not like the water's slowing you down. You're going as fast as
that's
just
pretty much.
water.
That's pretty much 3 cable holes on top of each other.
Well, and then you have a lot of sharp rocks at the bottom to meet you at 167.
And people are in
drop.
barrels surviving. What the fuck?
It's like Feather. How tall is Feather Falls? I want to say it's like 500.
That big, really?
Maybe 4 something.
410.
Jesus Christ, it's that big?
Yeah, somebody last year fell off.
Oh my god!
Feather Falls. Dude.
I thought it was like 2 something.
There's a pool up on top of Feather Falls that you can swim in.
Yeah, right. I've seen that.
And
I think I've swam in that actually.
Apparently, he just got too close to the edge, man. It just.
Well, it's right there. It's like right there, like that
Yeah.
pool. And then like literally like only a couple yards and it's the drop off.
And you're just, dude, once you hit the bottom, man, like you're just disintegrated. Like all that water pressure on top of you.
I mean, just the
falling from that far, hitting water feels like concrete, even if there's no rocks there.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's just a ton of rock down there too.
Yeah.
You know, like so.
You're done.
Jesus,
You're
Feather
done.
Falls is big.
Yeah,
I didn't even
it's-
think about that.
It's one of the bigger waterfalls on the West Coast.
Dude, speaking of, it's Friday the 13th, so we might want to stay with the weird theme, but
Somehow we went from Niagara Falls, the cults, to Feather Falls.
but
I was gonna say on the subject of Friday the 13th, I tweeted this today, but literally Friday the 13th is the one day that I actually have good luck, where shit just like turns out right for me.
There's a lot of people say, like I see that on social media all the time, like
yeah, but I see it in
Friday
opposite
the
though.
13th, but this is actually like one of my better days.
Right.
I'm like,
but I see like I've seen like the opposite where people are like, these are my worst days. Every time it's a Friday the 13th, I have a shitty ass day.
I think it's all psychological, man.
It's all psychological.
I'm not superstitious
like, I'm
at
telling
all.
you, I feel like was Friday before the movie, like before Jason the movie, was like Friday the 13th a thing? Do you know? Do you know?
I don't know.
Trevor?
I just
Culture Corner over there? No,
yeah,
I'm just
look
kidding.
that up, Trev. I just think that people wake up on Friday the 13th and think, "Oh fuck, it's Friday the 13th." And
No,
they
it's because I thought
and
it was,
their day just starts shitty, and it's just gonna keep being shitty.
was it a thing before the movies?
Well,
Because Friday the 13th, Jason. That's
so
like
according to Google, Friday the 13th started in October 1307, and that was the date Philip IV of France arrested hundreds of the Knights Templar. But the superstition may not have been formulated until the 20th century.
1307. Jesus Christ,
It
dude.
was a few years back.
Just
yeah.
a,
So
just
you
a
could,
couple.
you could say it started a few years before Jason.
I thought you were saying like something 1307. I'm like, it started in 07? Jesus Christ. Damn, dude. So what did this guy do that he got arrested for? What did you say?
Well, no, so the King Philip IV of France arrested a bunch of the Knights Templar. So, like, the Templar Order was a bunch of knights that were tasked to defend the Holy Land after the Crusades.
All right, I just watched The Last Crusade, dude.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
So, but the thing is like they became a super corrupt organization that just started like stealing money from people and just basically being a bunch of assholes. So Philip IV eventually arrested all their asses because he couldn't tolerate them. First off, they were trying to
Shout out to
dick
the
him in his
fourth,
own
by the
country.
way. Sorry. It had to be a fourth, right? Philip the Fourth.
Yeah.
It would have been James Lester the Fourth. Everyone would been like, that mother.
Are you the fourth?
Oh, fuck yeah, brother.
Damn, that's badass, dude. That's like,
Is it? Or do I have to like...
I would take pride in that, man. Like you're the fourth James.
Yeah, but
Dance
do
in
I
the
carry
generation?
that tradition?
I don't know.
Like
Well,
the
well,
fifth,
what-
Yes,
bro?
hey, yeah.
Who's a fifth? Have you ever heard of a fifth?
You got to have a boy first. That's like
Well, I mean, that's the first thing, but have you ever heard of a fifth?
Well, like English kings and shit, like they had fifths all the time.
All right, well,
like,
they had
like French kings, like
I don't
there's
know,
some.
is this the end of a dynasty? Like what
I
is
mean,
that? What,
I don't know, dude. Like it's the fifth.
I would keep it going.
Call him
Honestly,
Prince James.
Well, I would go back to less.
Go back to less.
there's been
maybe
there's been
we'll
enough
see when that time
generations-
gets there. I don't want to talk about this shit. Fuck that.
Shit, dude, I don't even know any Mahons, bro. Like
Oh, I know plenty of Mahons.
Do you? What?
Oh, dude, I almost sent you.
I
a
don't even
picture.
know how it's pronounced. Is my name really pronounced Mahon?
It's
Like I
gotta
really
be.
don't know.
It's
Or is
gotta
it
be.
Mahon?
Mahone.
It could be. Dude,
Mahone?
it could be Mahone. Could be
No,
Mahon.
there would be an E at the end.
No,
if it was Mahon.
It's Irish. I know that it's Irish.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
Mahon?
is I just had a guy, and his last name was, on the flight, his first name was Mahon. First name.
Shut the
First
fuck
name
up.
was Mahon. Mahon Richard. That was his name.
Mahon Richard.
I meant to send you a picture of it, but I totally
Mahon
forgot.
was his first name.
Was his first name.
Wow.
His first name was Mahon. Mahon.
And he pronounced it Mahon.
Mahon. Wow. Well, I don't know if he pronounced. I didn't ask
You
him.
should have fucking asked him.
Well, I'm not gonna go up to him like, bro, your fucking name's man. Tell him the whole history about how we know fucking Rob Mahon. Like, so did you play football? Was your number 76?
Well, no, it's
you know what
like,
I mean?
hey,
Like,
what's the
fuck.
origin of your first name? Is it a family name? Did your parents just pick that
Bro,
bullshit?
but like, what, am I gonna go up to a random guy and just be like, so what's the origin of your name? Like, first of all, everyone like.
I need to do that fucking ancestry shit.
You do
dude.
like that. I
'Cause
mean,
I have
think I do
no
too.
idea like how my family got here. Dude, when we went to Ellis Island when we were like fucking 13, you and I did.
Oh yeah.
And they had the computers there, and you could look up your family members. And there was a few of them that came
Of
over.
your family?
Yeah, Mahon.
Really?
But I mean,
But was it
I don't
another
know. I don't
Mahon?
know if they were part of my family.
So like they did like like how did they know it's your Mahon though? Because there's McMahons, there's Patrick Mahomes.
But what people think is that what I was told was that
Yeah.
it was originally McMahon.
Okay.
McMahon or something like that,
Okay,
however
yeah.
the Irish pronounce it. And then
McMahon.
somebody along the line, probably when they came to the States, they wanted to get rid of the Mick, leave their past life behind.
Okay.
And they wanted to just be Mahon. Or
Mahone.
whatever, however the fuck you pronounce it, dude.
See,
Mahoney.
my family kind of went through something like that. Like my dad's dad, when he was a kid, he immigrated from Ireland.
Yeah.
And so his dad, his name was Patter's son, like the first name Patter's son.
Yeah.
And then when they came to Ellis Island, it was changed to Patterson.
Ah.
So that's the origins of
Man,
my family.
yeah. Well, Dance was like Deutschen, and it was fucking Hitler as fuck, German as fuck, and
You guys are German?
my dad's German.
Oh, really?
My mom's Italian.
Right.
But yeah, it was pronounced Deutschen.
See, that's the
And
only
then-
thing I know about my family, because my dad's mom was born in Sicily,
Right.
and she came to the States when she was real little, and so that was what my dad didn't have a dad, so that's what he grew up knowing, was about his family in Sicily.
Yeah.
And that's all I ever learned about,
Right.
was my family in Sicily. So I know I have Italian heritage, but
Yeah,
I never found out about my family in Ireland, like how they got here or anything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know shit about my
See,
family.
that's my
Fuck,
closest
dude.
connection is my family from Ireland is from my dad's side, because like my mom is a mutt. Like my grandpa on my mom's side is German and Swedish and like some other shit, and then her mom is, I don't even know. Like there's because my great grandma straight emigrated from Australia in like 1914.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, like
Gang,
she's
gang,
straight.
boy.
Well, so like DNA wise, she's basically British.
Right.
But she like grew up in a fucking small ass mining town that doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck, dude. I mean, we all come from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
But,
it's just I mean,
It's
yeah.
super intriguing.
I don't know how
What
you
you
guys
talking
feel. It's just fucked up that people want us to pay reparations for.
Well, I've talked about this with Mr. Tim Richards, and
It's a good subject to get into.
it is. It's just like
I'm not trying to hurt
We-
anybody's feelings out there.
No.
but-
Well, listen, I'm
Of
not
course
saying that they don't deserve reparations. I'm just saying that there's a certain group of people that they deserve them from, and like those are the people who you can directly trace ancestry back to slave owners.
Right. That's the thing, though.
Yeah, but-
Well, like
the
truth
people
is-
on
the truth
Twitter,
is
you know,
only 2% of people own slaves
Right.
in America. Those were the highest wealthy people that owned slaves. Most people didn't. Even if your family was back
Well,
here when
okay.
slavery occurred.
you got keyboard warriors on Twitter though saying,
first of all-
all white people should pay reparations
and
for
this is
coming here
this is
and taking this land over."
this is the conversation I had with Tim. And I literally asked him a question. I said, "How do you feel when you see someone tweet like, oh, all white people are like all racist? Like, do you feel does that like make you mad? Does that make you mad a little bit, or does it you're like whatever? It's you don't give a fuck."
Right.
Because like a lot of people are like, you know, who are, you know, that are not white are always saying, not always, but have said that, you know, oh, white people, you know, white people will do all the shootings, you know, white people they're all racist, white people are all Trump lovers, like yada yada yada, which is a lot of it's just social media bullshit.
Oh yeah, it's
Of
just
course.
it's just anybody can get on
But-
Twitter nowadays and have an opinion about
But
something, you know. And
have
it's,
you ever felt where it's like they're like, oh, all white people, and it's like, has it ever felt like, oh, like they're talking about me?
like you're being personally attacked? Yeah, I do get that, but
But does it
you know what?
bother you?
at the same time, I'm fully libertarian. I think that
Right.
anybody should be able to do whatever the fuck they want as long as they don't harm the person next to them or their property. You know, that's me. I don't care what your fucking skin color is,
Right.
where you're from, what language you speak. Like, you're here. Like, you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want, own whatever you want, as long as you don't hurt the person next to you or their property. Like, that's just that's the way I am.
I know, dude.
And,
This social media shit's out of control, dog.
And
It's
so-
so
but
out
I
of
think,
control.
I think the problem is though is like I haven't ever met a person who's super against me just because I'm white.
Yeah, but
Well,
I'll tell you.
I think it's the fact that like 5% of the people make 80% of the noise on Twitter.
Well, Trevor, if I don't mean to sit here and get you hashtag triggered, but you say some outlandish shit sometimes on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie.
I do say outlandish shit. I say outlandish shit on Twitter for the point of saying outlandish shit.
So you do it just for do you like when people get pissed off? That's what I'm trying to ask.
I do. I listen. I am.
That is the whole point of Twitter, though, to be able to go on there and say whatever you want to say.
I am
and
guilty.
We are
I
in
am
a
guilty
stage
of saying things specifically to piss people off. Like about a month ago, I tweeted about.
And you have the right to. You have the 100% right to do that. And I think anybody should. And right now, we are going into a stage of social media that is censored, and the far left, I'm gonna call out fucking Jack Dorsey, CEO of Twitter, all those big names, all those big social media names.
Well, yeah, every tech name right now.
They choose what goes on Twitter and what's trending.
Exactly, that's the thing. We're entering a censored stage, and they're admitting it. They're saying, yeah, we are fucking censoring right-wing posts.
Right.
That very right-wing Republican content on Twitter is being censored.
Well, see, the problem isn't that they're getting censored. It's the fact that the left is getting their shit blown up. Is what's happening. Exactly. So the right-wing people are breaking the guidelines of Twitter. They're stated in the user agreement that nobody reads.
They both.
No, the problem is that the right gets censored while the left also breaks the guidelines of Twitter that are stated in the user agreement that nobody reads again. But the left continues with their outlandish shit. They dox people. They expose private information so that... Listen, there are some crazy motherfuckers out there, and it's not acceptable to expose private information online that can lead to you being physically harmed by some psychopath or some crazy-ass radical.
Well,
right? that exists.
No, you're right.
Even if 0.01% of Americans are radical, that's still about 3,000 people.
This is the problem that I have is I'm not an Alex Jones believer at all, but Alex Jones is the biggest example that I can set.
On what? What do you mean,
on censorship? Alex Jones is the most.
Oh no, he's I don't even. Is he banned on Twitter?
That's what I'm saying.
He's banned on Facebook, Twitter, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
He's banned on everything.
Apple
basically.
Podcast.
A lot of people got really pissed at Joe because Joe Rogan
he had him on the podcast. Well,
he had Jack Dorsey on the podcast.
Oh yeah, when he asked him
right after Alex Jones got banned off Twitter, and Rogan asked him about it, and Jack Dorsey had nothing to say about it, and Rogan would not push it. He wouldn't say, why the fuck is Alex Jones banned off Twitter? Because we still don't have an answer. Nobody knows why Alex Jones is banned off Twitter.
I'll tell you why he's banned off Twitter is because Alex Jones, when Sandy Hook first happened, had some questions.
He said a lot of dumb shit. He said
a lot of dumb shit.
Alex Jones says a lot of dumb shit.
Alex Jones is sometimes
a ton of dumb shit. He says the dumbest shit.
Alex Jones is also right sometimes.
That's the thing is.
Well, yeah.
This is the thing about Alex Jones is he's boy who cried wolf.
Human-animal hybrids.
Yeah.
Alex Jones says bullshit, and then he says something crazy that's right, but people don't fucking believe him.
Yeah.
And then when the proof comes around, it's like holy shit, Alex Jones was right. And then he goes back to his bullshit.
Yeah.
Frogs. There's this chemical that the government's putting in the river that's turning frogs gay.
No, hold on. Interdimensional child rapists. Right. That is something Alex Jones has said multiple times on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Like Epstein? Or is that?
Well, no, not Epstein specifically.
But like Pizzagate?
No, I think he said... Didn't he say something about Obama and
That was Pizzagate.
Oh, Pizzagate, yeah. Yeah, it was Pizzagate.
He said Obama sent an email saying that he was to have 60,000 hot dogs delivered to this party. And by hot dogs, Alex Jones interpreted saying that hot dogs meant young boys. And that was his interpretation.
I don't believe that shit.
And, no, it was a ton of bullshit. But he was right about a lot of the fucking...
Bohemian Grove.
The
So,
Wieners. What's his? What's
Wieners?
Anthony Weiner.
Is that who it is? The Democratic politician that
who
got caught.
sending dick pics. Well, hold on. Straight up, this is my biggest evidence for why we're in a simulation. A politician named Anthony Weiner got destroyed by sending dick pics. All right. How in the fuck is that?
It's because the aliens are like, it's too good to be true. We got to send this guy Wiener, and Wiener's
They're all corrupt, man.
Wiener,
all those
yeah.
fucking politicians.
I mean, like his name is Anthony
it's a
Weiner,
game, bro.
and his
I've said this-
downfall was sending pictures of his wiener.
Listen, I'm no big. Yeah, right. You know what? You're right. Which is weird.
This
okay?
is a simulation.
Wait.
That's all I'm saying.
But you know,
We'll get
look
into
into
that
it.
in a second. We'll get
Look
into
into
that in
it,
a
bro.
second.
Look into it. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding.
No, I
Anyways,
think
young Eddie Bravo.
what my point was though was that anybody should be able to go on Twitter and say whatever the fuck they want. The fact that
Oh,
they
they do.
banned
They
Alex
do.
Jones all because of the shit they didn't like the shit that he was saying is really
well, and he's a big public figure. You know what I mean?
right.
So like,
He turns heads because every once in a while he says something just
Although-
fucking bananas.
did you?
That's
s-
right.
Yeah, but dude,
Yeah.
he does say some shit though. That's like so far out
Oh,
there.
dude, he
You're like,
says some of
bro,
the dumbest shit.
Like, what are you doing,
here's the
dog?
thing. No, what the problem is Alex Jones starts off with a grain of truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he talks about human-animal hybrids, like everybody thought that was some bullshit, and then it comes out in China they're making human-animal
They're
hybrid.
testing it, yeah.
They're testing fetuses.
I did see that shit.
Well, and
That's
not
fucking
just that,
wild.
but they have successful embryos. It's not just a test anymore. Like they're
Jesus,
growing
what?
embryos that are
So what
human-animal
wait.
hybrids.
Sorry. Don't we already have like fucking human animal hybrids? Fucking kangaroos? That's like a dude just fucked a deer and a kangaroo just hopped
it
out.
was like one of
bro.
the Aborigines there in
Bro,
Australia
what the
way back in
fuck?
the day.
What kind of animals are they
It
fucking?
was like a fucking like a deer and a bunny had a baby or something.
Well, that's a fuck. Wait, are you talking? This is like for real?
A kangaroo.
Yeah,
It's like a
well-
bunny and a fucking deer had a baby.
Yeah, with a little bit of fucking, with a little bit of Alex Jones in them, bro. Fuck, dude.
Well, so listen,
That shit is wild. What is it? Kangaroos are buff as fuck, dude. Kangaroos are fuck. I think
I
we need
know.
to look more into these kangaroos, dog. They might just come out of nowhere and just start fucking speaking English.
bro.
But
hold
hey,
on.
hey,
But
hey,
that-
mate, how you
hey,
doing today? And you just go
Don't
like,
give them
"What?"
guns, dude. Imagine fucking kangaroos
Oh,
with
bro,
guns.
yeah, you know,
Did
yeah.
you see that
Why-
video with the
why-
chimpanzee with the gun?
Well, my thing. Oh yeah.
No, what
Oh
happened?
yeah.
Dude, a chimpanzee got an AK-47 somewhere in Africa.
What?
And, Lou, hold up, I gotta throw this shit. on
Give me a
YouTube.
video. I need a video.
Yo,
Let me throw it to the main
have we not
screen.
seen? First of all, I totally believe in fucking chimp was out there fucking just mowing down some grass with a goddamn AK. I totally believe that. Like, and we're gonna
Sounds
watch it here.
fucking
Bro, hold
nuts.
it. Yeah.
You know why? I believe. First of all, they've already made like 17 movies about Planet
Oh, I
of the
know.
Apes.
That's
First
exactly
of all,
what it
riding
sounds like.
horses with AKs in their hands. Okay, that's already been like we've seen movies about it. But how about the monkey with the cough syrup and he's got a gun? He drank
With
too
the
much
cough syrup?
Yeah, he drank too much cough syrup and he's got a gun.
Well, like NyQuil or like
Hold on.
prescription?
No, like prescription cough syrup. What is
this
this?
out.
Oh, it's-
No, this is the chimp. He's about to get this AK-47. Just wait.
oh no, bro, this is straight up out of a fucking. Bro,
Oh my
is this real?
This is real.
Where is this? Like the fucking
Bro, this
Congo?
this literally looks identical to the movie of Planet of the Apes.
Oh my god!
This
he starts
scene,
lighting off
literally,
rounds.
this scene exact. Is this
No, he
real?
He pulled the trigger a few
Are you
times.
sure?
I'm 100% sure this shit is real.
Oh my god! He lifts it up like a.
No, that's the thing. Chimps are fucking super
But that
intelligent.
that literally happened in Planet of the Apes. Like that
I know,
scene
right? That's-
exactly happened.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, except they talked.
Yeah, they're yeah. I mean, yeah, they just
But no, that's the thing. Well, chimpanzees
But-
are considered to be entered the Stone Age.
Right,
Like they
I
know how to
mean-
use tools.
all right. Well, did you
To
see?
make other tools.
Did you see
Right.
the video of the chimp fucking catching like fishing with like a fish, like a homemade fishing, like he made a fishing rod.
I didn't see
it
that
was
shit.
fishing.
Really?
Yes. Fucking. Well, I mean, dude, these things are. I mean, they're
They're advanced.
They're fucking.
They're advanced.
They're like
an
they're
advanced
very
species.
human, like dude. They like to fuck, bro. They love to fuck. These chimps love to fuck, dog. I'm telling you,
I heard that the only other species that
Bro, they'll fuck anything, but they
that has pleasure or has sex for pleasure is dolphins. Is what I
yeah,
heard.
I would
Well,
think
but
chimps do too.
The dolphins are very smart too.
Chimpanzees in captivity, when you introduce like a system of currency into their like troop,
The first thing they do is go pay for sex.
exactly. That's
I heard that.
exactly what they do.
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy. That's a crazy concept.
But dolphins are out here thinking, dude. I mean, dolphins are fucking crazy.
That just shows it's fucking natural to go pay for a prostitute.
Oh fuck yeah, they want to
Oldest
get
for a
profession
male.
in the world.
Oh, you know, I mean, but I think they don't. I think they'll just. I mean, I think they're just like bi. Like, I think they'll fuck anything besides like their mother. Like, I think that's like a thing.
I think it should be legal. I think prostitution should be legal.
That sounds bad after what I just said to fuck your
yeah,
mother.
bro. Hold on. Yeah, you really did yourself a favor clarifying that it was prostitution.
That's not my thing. That's not my thing.
'cause-
Prostitution isn't my thing.
But
I think it should be legal.
For a second, it sounded like you said incest should be legal.
Wait, no. I said prostitution
No, he did.
should
No,
be
I
legal.
know. I know.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
clarify that.
You
Let's
did say
clarify
that. No, you did say that.
You did say that, but I'm just saying. Jay said the only thing that chimps won't fuck is their mother, and then
And you're
the
like-
next thing
you're
that
like,
you
it should
said,
be legal.
It should be legal.
Okay, yeah. Let's clarify that.
Yeah.
No, that was something that needs to be clarified.
Damn, someone could just be a genius and cut these up, and it'd just be like it'd be a montage of Rob saying, "Yeah,
We'd be getting roasted.
You'd be like,
online.
"Oh yeah, you fuck your mother," but like, "Yup, it should be legal." no,
prostitution though. It's like
I mean,
it's very both parties get what they want. Male gets his sex, women gets her money. Both move on.
Well,
It's-
what about the opposite way? You
There's
don't
no
think
danger.
You don't think there's other women that are looking for a dude to come?
Actually, but
Well,
here
there's a
their
name
nut?
for that. It's called a gigolo.
Exactly.
Like
it's called
there is
it's called
absolutely
no.
a-
There's another name for it. It's called Chippendales. And you know when
Those
your
are male
wife,
strippers.
let me finish. You know when your wife is like, let me go to Chippendales. And you're like, I don't know. And they're like, oh, they're all gay. Really, they're just going out and there's this bitch. It's a fucking sausage party out there. The dick's getting slapped up. Have
Shit.
you've watched Pornhub? You've seen the dancing bear. You've seen the fucking
Dancing Bear?
Oh,
Loki,
dude.
Loki, I have not seen the Dancing Bear.
Oh, bro.
I know what you're
What?
talking about. I know what
It's
you're talking
fucking out there, bro.
Wait,
you know,
hold up, wait. What?
You're about to get married, and your girl's out there at the bachelorette party, and she's about. And next thing you know, a dancing bear is fucking slapping dick right on her face, dude.
Wait, hold on. Why are you guys watching bachelorette party porn videos?
Man, I'm just saying.
Dude, it pops up on the
I'm
homepage
just
sometimes
saying.
and just
I've
stumble
seen
upon it.
I'm not saying
I
I've
know.
watched it. I've seen it.
Listen, bachelorette parties have stumbled on my homepage from time to time, but I scroll past them to the recommended for you page on Pornhub.
I think Trev's got more of that cosplay. Like
You gotta watch it just to see what it's all about. You know,
have you never seen Fake
curious.
Taxi? Come on, that's a
Oh,
bullshit
no,
ride.
hey, no, hold on. I
Fake
see
Taxi.
Fake Taxi, but that's because they get it in Fake Taxi.
They get it in.
No,
Oh
but
man,
hold
they
up.
get it.
A bachelorette party is just a dude dancing around, and then there's
Oh,
some
no.
dick action, maybe a little
Oh.
dick sucking from the preview screens.
What are you, Trev?
I'm just saying. No, listen. I scroll past
Trev-
bachelorette bullshit.
Trev,
What-
I bet you
He goes straight on to Bang Bros.
Bang Bus or something.
Speaking of Bang Bros, they're about to buy the Miami Heat's
yes.
arena.
Bro,
What?
name it the
Bang
Bang
Bros?
Bros Center,
This is a
aka
serious
the BBC.
thing.
Oh,
Bang
this-
Bros
yeah.
is about to buy the Miami Heat's
What?
arena.
Dude,
I did not hear
let me
about
pull this up
this.
on Google.
They have
Bang Bros?
submitted
The
they have
BBC?
submitted an offer, and I don't know if it's been approved or not, but
Is it gonna be called BBC fucking?
Dude,
Arena?
yes,
Bro,
it is.
hold on.
That's what they
Yeah.
said. It's going to be called the BBC.
Yo, that's an L, dog. You don't want
That's
that.
fucking crazy.
You don't
dude,
want
that's
that.
great.
If
If you're-
somebody commented on
maybe-
Instagram, they're like,
maybe
they
you
should
want
just
it. I
change
don't
their
know.
name to the Miami Meat.
Oh, the Miami Heat. Oh, I'm thinking
For
dude.
the naming rights for the
Oh damn,
arena.
dude. For some reason, I didn't even hear.
Oh, it's
Heat.
just the naming rights?
Well,
That's it?
that's the thing. They would name
Well, if they
the
na-
arena the Bang Bros Center, aka the BBC.
BBC.
The
Bang
Miami
Bros?
Heat.
But
at the
isn't it
BBC.
so? American Airlines is selling it, or like? So I thought that was the American Airlines Center.
Well, it would end at the.
Oh, they own it
the-
right now.
The
So
naming
are they
rights
trying to
end
sell-
at the end of this year? So they're up for a new contract. If American Airlines doesn't submit a bid
much cash
better
are
than
they
10
pulling
million,
in?
then they're gonna lose the naming rights.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I would not want to play, dude. That's why Jimmy Butler went there. He's like, I'm about to bang bros on these motherfucking hoes, motherfucker. Like, that's now I understand. I even got the fucking notes up here.
Somebody was
I
like,
never made sense to me why Butler wanted to go to fucking Miami Heat, but now he's gonna be making pornos on the on the side.
somebody commented on a post on Instagram. They're like, do Step Brothers get a discount at games?
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Be careful of your
Oh,
feet there, Trey
shit.
Pat.
Oh, shit. Yep.
But damn, dude, that's pretty fucking crazy to me. Bang bros, like
That is
what
fucking crazy. Like,
what?
Dude, that's
So what are you
fucking
gonna
hilarious.
do? So,
internet porn is becoming that big of a
it's
mainstream
huge,
thing
bro.
that
Oh, it's huge. I mean,
because for the longest time it was just swept under the rug. Like,
one time
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who. I'm not.
America has no shame anymore.
right?
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
clearly.
we
Go on
literally
Pornhub. I
have
don't think
just
there's any
des-
shame on Pornhub.
Well, and we have literally just described the porn we're into
No.
on a podcast. Like
first
we
of
have
all,
recorded what we're down.
First of
Well,
all, no,
what-
we did not.
Okay.
We
What-
did not
what- okay.
say anything about what
I've
we're
just
into.
seen
Okay,
what I've
I'm
seen.
sorry.
I'm
You think
sorry
I'm
to
out
say
here
what I'm
seeing-
into?
First of all,
Bro, hold on. I'm
First
sorry.
of all, bro,
My
I already know what
apologies.
you're watching. You're watching
good.
Princess Leia get slayed, dog. I fucking already see
Princess
it.
Leia.
Yeah,
Hey, low-key,
You like that
you're
role
not
play?
wrong, bro.
Yeah, it's a
I love that
cosplay, bro.
parody shit. No, not cosplay, parody.
Oh, it's cosplay and parody shit. It's like, stepmommy wants this dick,
Hold
and
up.
Trevor's like, give me that stepmommy,
Hold
baby,
on,
let's
no.
go.
No, easy there. None of that step family bullshit.
Dude, I ain't into any of the role playing bullshit.
Yeah,
Just
fuck the role
Skip to the
playing.
good stuff. That's it. That's-
Nah, it's not even if it's a role playing and you skip to the good stuff. You're like, this is just, like, it's real sex, but it's like fake sex. You know what I mean? It's,
Oh, yeah,
it's not like a
absolutely.
real
Like,
interaction here. Like,
Because other
How
porn
into
is
it are they
real
really?
sex.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what you wonder. Like, are they really into
No,
it, or
bro,
are they
no,
like?
at
that's
all.
why you go amateur.
not at all. See, now we know what you like, bro.
That's the thing. I'm not afraid to admit what I like.
You know it's there. But I'll tell you one thing: we have it good because back in the day, even not long ago, you had to go to an actual porn shop or to a store to go buy
Right?
porn. And now it's just like it's
Oh.
free. Oh, a handheld device.
Don't lie. You were never old enough to be able to actually go into a porn shop and get shit before
No,
free
but
That's not
internet
what I'm
porn was
saying.
common.
I'm not.
it was just explaining what
I'm
you had to
just
do.
saying.
Yeah, no, you had to
it.
do it before, but
Are you kidding me, bro?
You
What-
low key have no experience ever going to a porn shop.
I got my
I mean-
iPod
I mean,
Touch
but
when I was like
before-
in 8th grade.
Like,
I
as
mean,
a
no.
that was
necessity.
when the game
No,
was
you're
changed.
right. You're right. No, you're 100% right, Trev. You're 100% right. And the game was changed with iPod Touches. for sure.
Right?
and parents didn't know what they were getting their kids into.
Oh, hell no.
Hell
They had no idea, dude.
It was so fun. I remember one time, I'm not going to say who, they're like, so-and-so was like, oh, did you know there's free porn on the internet on your phone? I'm like, yeah, it's been that way for a good,
quite a long time.
Few years now.
They didn't know when you gave that kid that iPod Touch, dude.
Yeah.
You gave them the fucking world.
The
Like,
world, yeah.
They could get into anything
Yeah,
at that
bro.
point.
They're-
Like,
I mean, they're out here watching. They 2 girls, 1 cup, bro. What the fuck is that
Oh my
shit,
God, dude.
That
No.
shit was exposed to us at fucking like 8th grade, maybe 7th grade.
How many? Well,
And someone's like, "Did you watch it?" And you're like, "No, but should I?" And you're like, then they're like, "No, don't watch it. It's so fucking disgusting." But like the back of your head, well, like I gotta see how fucked up this shit is a little
right?
bit.
No, that was
You're
always the
like,
thing. Is like when we had like a boys sleepover, about
Yeah.
way back in the day. Like all the boys got together and everybody was like, "You guys want to watch some fucked up shit?"
Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, I don't want to see that shit." But in the back of your mind, you're like,
It was always somebody's older brother. It
Yeah.
was like somebody's
Or
older
older
brother
sister. Or-
came to us and was like, "You guys want to watch some fucked up shit?"
and you're like, "Yeah."
We're like, "Fuck it."
Fucking,
You're in
Trev,
8th
you
grade.
didn't have a bigger brother,
No.
Yeah, I got exposed to a lot of shit that I didn't want to, see, or things maybe I did want to. I'll tell you this: I remember I found my brother's first Playboy magazine. Oh man, that was a blessing and a curse.
well, it's not like
That
it
was
a
when little Jay
penthouse.
realized he didn't want to play Call of Duty anymore.
I was like, "Fuck this shit." I'm like, "Mom, do you realize what's going on in these magazines? Like, you're buying them for my brother now. Come on."
Wait, hold on. She was buying them for
Yeah,
him.
she didn't give a. I mean, my brother was older. Like, like.
But how old
Dude,
was he?
First of all, it's not like it's a porno magazine. It showed maybe a little bit of fucking beaver.
It's nipples and pubes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was always some hairy coochie.
It was nipples and pubes.
But it was
you
like
had to go to
shaved,
Penthouse to get the hardcore shit.
Yeah, it wasn't like hardcore shit. And my brother was like fucking, 18, 17. So it wasn't like. Actually, he was younger, so maybe she was out of line. But either way, he had the magazines, I took a gander, and I was just like, you know what, this is what the life's about,
Dude, the first time I was I was in my grandpa's fucking bathroom drawer, and like,
oh shit,
I was
grandpa's drawer,
dude. I was probably looking for toilet paper or something, and I fucking opened the drawer, and I'm like, oh my god, it was a fucking Playboy magazine, first time I ever seen it.
Yeah, Playboy was always.
And I was probably like 12, 13, or maybe even younger, dude. Maybe I was like 11. That just fucking changed the game.
It changed the game. You're just like
little Robbie. You realized he didn't want to play with fucking Hot Wheels
fire
trucks.
Dude, my first experience, my uncle. He had a bunch of baseball cards like Ricky Henderson, Barry Bonds. Like,
you and your uncle went and played some baseball.
No.
Were you the pitcher or the catcher?
No, he had baseball cards in like a catalog on his shelf.
I see.
And I went up to grab him one time, and his porn was right next to it. It was a DVD. Pulled that shit out. Stole a DVD, popped it in the PlayStation.
You stole the
shit.
That's ballsy.
Oh, then the PlayStation 3 changed the game. Dude.
Oh yeah,
no, bro.
PlayStation
2 played DVDs.
Oh,
yeah,
right, but the PlayStation 3, you had a
can-
full web browser on your PlayStation.
Very true. Very true.
You could put that shit on your TV, dude.
But sometimes, I feel like whenever I do see a porno, it's like, damn, I just feel so ashamed right now. Like,
right?
This is not even this is not doing it. This is just not doing it at all.
Dude,
There's something about it's just like you almost feel bad for the girl. You're just like, especially when he's just like you're looking, you're like, damn, this girl's getting. It's like 26 dicks and 26 cream pies. And you're like, Jesus Christ! Like, what the fuck? What is that shit?
Do they not feel any shame for that? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand that. That's not.
And
then
I'm if you look it up,
somebody's sexuality.
No, neither am I. I'm not gonna judge, but like,
no, do your thing,
dude. There's gotta be some. You gotta feel like a fucking
at that point.
dirtbag.
At that point, it's like you're not even. It's not like you're making a mill. You're not making a.
You're
mill.
making $1,200.
What's that
at most?
Well,
what's that Middle
Mia
Eastern
Khalifa?
girl? Mia Khalifa.
She made like only $2,000 off of her.
No, she
She
said like
came out.
5.
She said she came out and she said she made 12 grand.
12
from
grand.
porn.
And
dude, and this
Kelly
girl
just
has
told me that, and
like 100 videos or something like that.
Kelly just told me I was like, no, she only has like 6 videos. I'm like, no.
No.
I'm like, listen.
Every time you click on Pornhub,
Yeah.
there will be a video
She
of
was-
Mia Khalifa.
And not only that,
She
but now,
is still like in the top 10 Pornhub porn stars.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like
Most
6
searched.
years after she's gotten out of the business.
right? But what I was trying to like say was, like, first of all, she definitely made more than 6 fucking videos. And I told her
She had to have made
said,
more than $12,000, dude.
That's what I was saying, dude. No, she did for sure.
Okay, yeah.
She was
12
doing
grand.
high end videos, dude.
No,
Dude,
she
she
made
did
more
a
than
lot
12.
of videos. No, she only made 12 grand.
Okay, well then she's a hoe because that is not to do that many videos and to make 12 grand, dude. Are you go get a normal job? You will make more than 12 grand if you get a normal job.
Minimum wage in California.
Minimum
pays
wage.
24 grand a year.
Well, hold on.
You will get more than fucking minimum.
That's the thing. She
12
made
grand, dude.
12 grand in like 2 months. But she
Okay.
shot like 80 videos in 2 months.
Yeah.
She was
So she
was grinding.
So you got to think she was
times
on the
two-
come up for the while. You
So
know,
you're
the come
telling me-
those come up videos probably don't pay that much.
Well, the
Right.
problem is
But
she made number 1 on the Pornhub porn star
So
list.
she made,
and then she got out of the business.
is there no bonus for that if you hit number 1 in the power rankings?
Well,
Is
mine
there-
is
is there a fucking bonus?
There's no residuals for
Yeah,
porn
bro.
videos.
What about the playoff bracket? Is there a playoff bracket we can
Yeah,
get into?
can we
What is
get-
it? First of all, my
Can we
thing
get a
is,
porn off
my
going?
thing was it worth it? Was it worth getting like 300 dicks for 12 grand, dude? Like, but you know what? Another thing is too. You know,
dude, she has a boyfriend that she like posts publicly.
that's
on
fine.
the
But I'll
internet.
tell you this though. I'll tell you this.
I just like I don't understand.
No,
how you-
but I'll
how
say
I
that-
don't like her tits. I'm sorry, bro. Like, no,
True that.
Loki, hold up.
Hey, on the real though,
I don't think she's that hot. Her face is nice, but her body's not that nice.
Yeah, you just seen too much of her. But
she's a flat ass, and her nipples are just like fucked up from surgery.
Well, my thing is like her career like definitely got her like because now she's like some sports analyst. Like she's like big into sports.
Oh yeah, dude. She's
got her own podcast. She appears on.
So now
on
she's
sports
making money.
Dude, she's
so
not
now
poor.
she's making
don't believe that.
No,
she's
she's making more money now than she ever did in porn.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, most likely.
Absolutely.
And,
there's endorsements and shit. Yeah,
and on top of it, it's
people
like,
want her to be on their ads and shit, Like
of course.
You know how much money is in
She's
that?
about to be the next GoDaddy girl. I promise you that.
Listen,
exactly.
and
Dana Kirkpatrick out here fucking with Aaron Rodgers, man. That ain't gonna last, bro. There ain't no GoDaddy there.
After she saw him try and chug that beer, that was fucking embarrassing.
Pathetic, dude.
At least 75% of her fame comes from how like high she rated as a porn star. She has 20% of the knowledge, like sports wise, to be on those shows, and then 5% of it is just like her personality. I've listened to her. She's actually pretty fucking smart, pretty quick. She's funny.
Yeah,
like she's entertaining to listen to.
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
You got to be pretty outgoing if you're gonna take a dick on camera.
Absolutely, 80% of her is just how hot she is.
Yeah,
and her fame from being a porn star. She does have some sports knowledge. She's fucking pretty damn intelligent, and she's quick and funny. But like, there's a lot of other people that are funnier, smarter, and have more in-depth knowledge.
There's a lot more people funnier. Her name's Riley Reid.
Dude, low-key, I follow Riley Reid on Instagram, and she's
all dude.
funny.
I think she's so overrated.
Oh,
she's the most overrated porn star out there.
No, she has literally the most views of any other porn star
in the world.
That's
what I'm saying. She's fucking overrated.
No, she's not overrated. She literally has the numbers to back it up.
I guess it's just.
You know why she has the numbers?
You've seen so much of her. That
she's been in the game for like 20 years.
The reason not 20 years.
Well, that over-exaggeration.
The reason why she has the numbers is because Trey Pat's over there just clicking every fucking singing. Just click this
Trey
fucking.
Pat's got 20 tabs open of all Riley Reid videos.
Trey Pat's
that's
like,
not true.
Riley Reid does splits on forehead.
This all goes to though the. Back to what we were saying, the
iPod
internet.
Touch. The iPod Touch started all of it.
The advancement of technology that we grew up in, from fucking Nokia brick phones to iPhones. Like we grew up in the most technological advancing,
especially for
progressing stage.
Especially with phones. Like I remember the first phone I had, it was like I can go on like fucking MySpace on this. Right. It was like the only thing you could do. Like you could search up maybe one Google search. It might take forever, but I was like,
it'll cost you like $70.
Yeah, I'm like, I can go on MySpace. Like this is insane. This is like so insane. It was so shitty, bro. It was not even worth like trying to get. It was like fucking dial up all over again,
Right.
And then now it's like, bro, no one even people are like, oh, I don't really even have a computer. Like I have a laptop maybe, but not even that sometimes.
I remember me and Eric had two desktops, one in each of our rooms.
Yeah, you guys got the.
We were one of the first ones to get the Wi-Fi, and like we had super fast internet. And all the boys came to the house to hop on their fucking MySpace. It changed their layout on their profile.
Oh, we've talked about MySpace multiple times.
Fuck. And that dude Tom.
Yeah, what about Tom?
Oh, fuck Tom.
You know how much he sold MySpace for? It was
not enough.
$350 million.
Okay, maybe that was.
Look that up, Trev. How much did MySpace sell for?
I'm pretty sure he sold it for a lot.
The dude is doing good. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
He's doing fucking good.
Well, he was the blueprint. He was the first one to really just make like a.
He changed the social media game forever.
The computer's freezing up on me.
Yeah, it's that computer is probably
this fucking dial up you got.
There it is.
It's some dial up in there, but dude, the thing is when we were talking about Twitter earlier about just like people tweeting about whatever they fucking want, was MySpace wasn't even about that. Like people weren't going like, oh, I'm having a drink, like it was not about that. It was literally just about pimping your profile.
So it was, and like the song you had on your profile
and messaging people. Nobody put like. I mean,
there was no likes. You didn't like somebody's picture. You just commented on it.
No, I think that there was likes.
No, there wasn't. There was no likes.
Well, at a point they got likes.
Maybe after Facebook came along and introduced the like.
But
so check this out. According to Google,
fuck,
MySpace.
dude, I forget all about MySpace.
Tom sold MySpace for around $35 million, and that was a fraction of the $100 million the parent company was seeking for the social media network.
Oh, wow. I thought it was a lot more than that.
Well, and then Rupert Murdoch bought it from whoever bought it before in 2005 for $580 million.
Oh, Tom got the short end of the stick.
Tom got the short end of the stick.
Well, I don't think he seen, like, obviously he didn't see what the social media was about to be like.
Before Facebook, MySpace was worth $12 billion according to this right here.
Holy fuck.
$12 billion, and then it sold for $35 million after Facebook basically butt fucked it to death.
Yeah, and that's so interesting to me because when Facebook came out, like, I was like, there's no, like, it was, remember, it was like older folks on it, like, at least
it was always like younger people MySpace, older people Facebook.
And then like I was like, and I
thing.
remember people like were saying like, you know, MySpace is dying, and I just remember thinking like,
what kind of drinks you got in here, Jay?
There's
I
a
don't
couple
know.
pale ales.
There's a
Mark, let 'em do that.
BL in there.
There's a Bud Light up top.
I'm gonna have a White Claw.
Okay. Well, what I was
there's no laws with the claws.
but what I was saying was like I didn't see like. I was like, no way Facebook's going to take over. Because I just love the whole fucking create your own profile. Like, you were literally out there doing fucking access codes on the fucking shit. Like, fucking making, like, your own background, putting music to it.
Right.
You could add your own fucking chat room to your profile. So, like, someone clicked on your profile.
And you could just have people come talk on it.
Yeah, only on your profile, though. If you were not on your profile, it would not be like you couldn't it'd be this own separate chat room.
Right.
And I always had it because Facebook or MySpace had it where if you message someone, it wouldn't like pop up right away. You had to like go to an inbox. You had to open the message and like read it, and it'd be like slower.
Right.
And on this like little message, like this chat room, pretty much on my profile, it'd be instant. You hit enter and it'd be instant. They'd see it right away. And then they would type back right away.
That was what changed the DM game, dude.
That was literally like DMing. And I remember
OG
it was just
DM.
like, dude, I don't even know what I was saying on fucking Facebook.
You could go on people's profiles and comment whatever you want. You could leave a comment just on their profile.
Yeah, on the profile. I mean, you can do that, but you tag them and it turns into like a news feed. Like it's on.
Yeah. And you could have a song. Originally, it was just a song.
Right.
And then you could add a whole playlist.
Yeah, I always add playlists.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, bro, like, you'd be like, maybe you're just chilling. You're like, I'm going to go on Facebook or MySpace and I'm just going to play my playlist.
Yeah.
And it was all like free music. It wasn't like, you know, and then rappers started. I mean, RBJD, shout out RBJD. We fucking took it to the next
Dude,
level.
MySpace turned into a huge fucking music platform.
Huge
for a
music
while,
platform.
dude. It was
Absolutely huge.
Like, that was the original fucking
That's like, no, it is, dude.
music blogs and all that
Bro,
shit.
that was like, honestly, that shit was better than like iTunes.
Right. Shit, at one point,
It was
you
better
could just
than
go on
iTunes.
MySpace and fucking play whatever you
You can
want.
find whatever. And that's the thing is how exciting, like, and how exciting was it to actually go and get on your MySpace? Be like, especially for me, like whenever I'm like you said, you guys had the fast internet growing up. I fucking was like,
we had all the boys at our house,
and
trying
I
to
was
get on
like,
their MySpace.
oh yeah. And then how many times did we get our
Everybody
our
had
page
to
get
everybody had to
fucked up?
check their messages and then
Oh yeah, if the honeys
profile,
were you know, hitting you up or not, you know,
change their profile picture.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, top friends was an issue though. Like that would really make people like mad. Like that could
Oh, the top friends.
the top friends
dude.
really
Looking
hurt
back
people.
on that, how dumb was that though?
That's so fucking dumb.
Oh, it's so dumb.
You had your top 8. And
But the
shit.
best part about it was like sometimes like some guys would put their girlfriend number 1 or they'd put them number 2. Like and like there was like a line in there like
if they got put number 2,
There
were
was
pissed.
problems.
There was issues.
But then like yeah, dude. But then I liked how you could choose. It wasn't like you had to choose a top 4. You could either put it as like a top 28. You got 28
could have,
top
like,
friends
all your
all the way
friends
up
on
to
there, pretty much.
up to 4. Like if you want a top 4, you just put a top 4. If you want a top 28, you put a top 28. If you want a top 10, you just put a top 10.
Right.
Like you chose to whatever you want. And then dude, it was like a thing. It's almost like with kids these days playing Fortnite. It was like us back in the day. It was just like, yo, am I gonna be on that top? You see me up there? And they're like, yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry. And then they're like, you make it as the last. I'm good, Mark. You make it as like the last bomb friend. You're like, that motherfucker. You're like, that hurts even worse than not even being like the last one on the top 28.
Now you got to make it in the top 4. Yeah, thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Now you got to make it in the top 4 to get in the Fortnite party.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The top 4, bro. Yeah, and that shit can be, some people be like, I'm sorry, bro. Just can't. And they're like, really, dog? Like we said we're gonna play earlier. I'm like, nah, dude. I'll tell you this, dude. I used to play Fortnite a lot. I used to love. I still do love.
Yeah,
Fortnite.
we all did, dude. I love.
Yeah,
Fortnite.
but I liked it more. You haven't played it in fucking days,
dude. It's been fucking.
But dude, I'll tell you one thing. I've
Fortnite.
been like hardcore on it. And like lately, I've just stopped playing because the updates are so whack, bro.
Really?
I just feel like they're so fucking whack.
Shit's completely different
Dude,
than when it started.
like the map sucks. I feel like it fucking
that bullshit robot and the
robot.
When they introduced the hoverboard, I fucking
well,
said,
not even.
you.
No.
See, I feel like they went too far away from.
They jumped the shark.
No,
they
they
should have kept the shit OG.
They should have kept it OG, but just changed the map up or something.
Well, now the map is completely changed.
And the guns. Change the guns up.
Well, they have. They've done that, but
I'm fine with the map and the gun changing.
Yeah, but all
don't
the
give me
zombie
extra...
bullshit and the snow bullshit, like I don't know.
That's when they went too far. I was just about to say was once they put the snow in and they got like rid of the flush factory. Trevor, watch out! You're late. It might kick down the this thing right here. Anyways,
I've heard they got rid of Tilted and shit.
well, like no, Tilted's like still there. It's just not the normal Tilted. But like once they put the snow in, it just fucked it up.
Yeah,
Like
shit was never the same.
I mean, it was still okay for a couple like seasons or whatever.
The snow wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad, but
I was still playing it then when the snow.
I mean,
came
the
through.
snow's all right. But like, dude, now I can't even play the game, dude. I can't even like. It just makes me mad.
I felt like they should have kept the OG
Bro,
map
they
and
don't
then just
even
made
care,
another
dude.
map.
They
You
don't-
know?
Yeah, well,
That's what
honestly,
That's what they should have
if
done.
next season, if they come out with an OG mode, I'll go back.
Yeah.
Like if they give me an option, like a limited time.
well, they brought
mode.
brought the Moisty Meyer back.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
Well,
that's
that's
always
like
a hot spot.
Fuck the Moisty Meyer.
I like.
we always
with
went
the
to the
prison
Moisty.
there. The
Yeah.
prison, dude.
Okay, I went to the prison just because, like, right after I got arrested, that's where, like, me and the boys would always go because they would try to fuck with me.
They're like, Trevor, we're going to prison. I can see
Exactly.
that.
Like, hey, you're used to this, right?
Oh, the Moisty was always a fucking gold mine, dude.
No, it just
I got fucked up in the Moisty way too often.
Yeah.
it took me a while to get my first win, dude. And then when I finally did one, I had 0 kills.
We had a leaderboard on our wall and everything,
Yeah.
dude. We got hardcore in a Fortnite for a
I mean,
while.
I still get into it. Like I was just into it, like literally like a month ago, like maybe a month and a half ago. I was like playing every day,
Before the
like
season
all
changed.
day. And yeah, it was like right before the season, like right when the season changed. I was like so happy, like season 10 was coming out. I'm like, this is about to be dope. And it came out, and I was very disappointed. I did not like it at all.
It was season 10?
Yeah,
Holy shit, dude. When I started playing, they were on season 1.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
season 10 or season X, whatever you want to call it. But it's fucking whack, bro. Fortnite's. My thing is, I think Fortnite just made so. How much is Fortnite worth? Like $6 billion?
Let me check.
I don't think they give a fuck about what
So
people
much money.
think, bro. Like, dude, get this, okay? When you win like the U.S. Open, you win like
$1 million.
$1 million, bro.
Yeah, the
Like,
kid
dude,
that won the Fortnite
Cup, World
championship.
Cup, with $3 million.
Yeah, 16 years old with $3 million.
That's insane to me.
Does
dude.
he get that money or do his parents get that?
No,
money?
he gets that. He gets.
He
that
gets
money.
to choose whatever the fuck he wants to do with that money.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Bro, that is insane.
A child that young
Well, he
should
lost
not be able to get that.
1.6 million for taxes.
Oh, he did.
Okay.
Still,
he got
$1.5
$2
million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking
Yeah,
lot of money.
of cat like straight cash to you.
Dude, the man in charge of the company that makes Fortnite is now worth over $7 billion. Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Fortnite, is worth over $7 billion. How much is Fortnite net worth? Jesus
Dude.
Christ.
I think it's a good time for a pee break real quick. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. It's your boy. Be careful, don't trip on any fucking wires. this fucking setup. And I just want to give a big shout out. You know, this episode is brought to you by the one and only Redwood Cove Brewing Company. And so shout out to the CEO Eric Jensen, always hard at work, coming out with the heavy hitters. So yeah, shout out them. Anyways, what's good? Someone in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, do I need to?
Mark's in the bathroom. I'll be in there in a minute.
All right.
Fucking Mark.
Fucking Mark in the bathroom.
Fuck, what were we talking about? Fucking Fortnite.
I'll say this though, Dalio Donuts is open up.
Are they?
They've decided
Dalio's.
to rebuild. So shout out Dalio
Fuck
Donuts.
yes.
Are
Yes.
they open again?
They're not
No,
open yet.
not open yet.
But they're gonna reopen. They're gonna rebuild, I should say.
Bro, low key Dalio Donuts is my favorite fucking donut place ever.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's one of the OG
are you kidding?
Paradise, California
Trevor, I'm gonna
businesses.
tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this too,
Is-
Rob. I'm gonna tell you both of this.
Clear?
The bathroom is clear.
I'm gonna tell you both of this. Dalio is definitely the best donut I've had in the entire world.
Absolutely.
No, like I've had donuts other places.
Well, so BP worked Safeway making the donuts. He was
BP did, huh?
Yeah, my dad, aka BP, worked at Safeway making donuts, making bread. He was working in the
making that bread.
No, he
making that bread.
Absolutely.
Attaboy.
Well, he worked in the bakery, so
okay.
there has been about like grand total 3 times I can remember where BP has made homemade donuts. Like,
And they're fire.
oh my god,
Really?
they're
Did he call you a little bitch after you made them too?
dude, I wouldn't mind if he did.
But are they good as Dalio? But let's not get off the Dalio train.
But what I was trying to say is that Dalio donuts are the only thing that have even come close to how good those homemade donuts were.
Yeah, I'm sure
Like,
the homemades
no.
are dank. I'm sure Bill P does a great job on it.
He absolutely does. My dad is a phenomenal baker. Like that's a fact.
Yeah, but no, I bet he is.
But Dalio Donuts,
But dude,
comes
we got to
close.
shout out, dude. No, dude, it's the best donut there is. I've been,
best donut you can buy.
dude. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. But dude, I've been all over, and let me tell you, there is not and get that fucking dude Dunkin' Donuts. What a disgrace of a fucking donut place. I don't know what people on the East Coast love that shit. That shit sucks, dude. And I'm gonna say it. I'm
Fuck
fucking
a
saying
Dunkin'
it.
Donuts.
I am American, and I have never been to fucking Dunkin'
Dude,
Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts is ass. Every time I go, it's either at the. I mean, maybe it's because I'm going to the airport, Dunkin' Donuts. But dude, I went there. There's Dunkin' Donuts, in fucking the Washington Dulles Airport, bro. And I fucking went to go take a bite of a donut, and it was a fucking fly, bro, with the glazed over it.
Shut the fuck
Yes,
up.
yes, Washington Dulles Airport.
That's
IAD,
fucked.
boy. Fucking
Did you
glaze. No, I mean, dude,
You might as well sue.
bro, I was there for, I mean, dude, like, I mean, fuck. I guess.
I would have demanded I got a free donut at least.
Oh, are you
I would have
kidding?
demanded too.
Oh, no.
And a free coffee,
I did,
motherfucker.
and that's what they did.
Really?
But then I was pissed off because they were like, some of them barely speak English, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like, I just want like a new donut. Like they're like, oh, we don't have like that donut that.
Oh, they were that cheap with you, huh?
Yeah, and I was like, well, fuck, bro, you made a fucking donut with a fly in it, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Give me a donut, and they're like, we give you black coffee, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, give me the fucking coffee, and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I didn't even have time. I was like trying to get to my next flight. I had no like time to like argue with them. I was just pissed off at that point, and I almost been to a god. That's disgusting, dude. That is foul. And then another fucking shit. Some other shit happened. I'm in Boston at the Dunkin' Donuts there, and it's an airport, so maybe this is just an airport thing. I don't know if Dunkin' Donuts, you need to get your airport.
Have you been to a Dunkin' Donuts outside the airport?
Have not, because with these experiences, bro, I would never fucking go there, like ever. Fuck that place.
It sounds like a fucking airport Dunkin' Donuts
dude
thing.
I mean, it must be a lot of airport things happen, like, because it's just a fucking airport.
Well, I think
like,
when you franchise and you have a physical location, you might take a little more
right, but
care.
like I think, wait, where did Dunkin' Donuts come? Is that from Boston? Is that like?
I don't know. Look it up. Where is
let me
fucking
Google
Dunkin'
the
Donuts
origins.
from?
Either way, if it's from Boston, like I'm not gonna say it's from Boston, because either way, it was fucking ass, dude. The coffee, bro. I went to go drink it, just coffee grounds in it, bro. So like it was it wasn't even the
I
donuts.
like that. I like straight mud. That's the coffee
Bro,
I like.
it wasn't even mud, bro. It was just like some water with some fucking grains in it, bro. It's like,
Dude,
There's just some crushed beans with a little warm water
it was
in
just
it.
crushed beans, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Where's it from?
They shake
So
it up in
in
a protein shaker.
Massachusetts.
In
okay.
1950, Bill Rosenberg opened the first Dunkin' Donuts restaurant in Quincy, Massachusetts.
Quincy.
Shout out Quincy.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm telling you, fuck that place. Okay.
Fuck them.
Fuck.
Well,
'em.
hey man, his whole goal was to make.
Listen, his goal is fucking over, okay? His fucking whatever he wanted is over. He's franchised. He's paid out. He's good to go. And you know what? People are still going to go. And some people still like their fucking coffee better than any other coffee, which is fine.
His goal died out with him.
You know, whatever. But, you know, I think they even changed it to just Dunkin'. I think they switched the name to just Dunkin'. They left out the name.
Shout out Dunkin' Loza.
Yeah, shout out Dunkin' Loza. But I think they're just like, it's just called Dunkin'. Like, they just got rid of the donuts. It's just Dunkin'.
I've had their K-Cups.
Well,
I like
now
their K-Cups.
now the website is literally called DunkinBrands.com.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, it's not even Dunkin' Donuts. So obviously, maybe this guy, I don't know if he's sold out or if he's just stupid or if he just quit fucking making donuts.
No, he probably died. He
Yeah,
opened
I
it in
mean,
1950.
either way, the whole point of this is that Dalio Donuts is fucking flame. Fire, the OG spot of the OG spots. And like I said, I've been to Voodoo fucking Donuts. Fuck that place too.
Where's Voodoo?
Eugene, Oregon?
Eugene, no,
Portland.
it's Portland.
Portland, my bad.
Portland. It's like the big donut shop up there. Like it's huge. Like,
Only in Portland?
Well,
it might be
that's
somewhere
the
else,
original Voodoo
but that's
Donuts
like the original.
location.
Actually, it might just be in. See where Voodoo Donuts.
Just an Oregon chain?
Yeah, but it's like huge, bro. Like people go there. It's like the one thing. I mean, it's the one thing you go there for Portland besides maybe weed. You go fucking smoke.
Well, Brendan Schaub always talks about it.
Yeah, but fuck that place, bro. No one's ever had Dalio Donuts, dude. That place is fire.
Locations.
You know,
Speaking of
locations?
airports and airlines, dude, there was a
So Portland, Davis. Portland.
Oh, they got one in Davis?
No. So hold on.
Davis,
Old
Portland.
Town, Portland, Oregon. Davis, Portland, Oregon.
Wow.
Universal City Walking, Hollywood, California. Universal Orlando Resort in Orlando, Florida. Colfax, Denver. Broadway, Denver. 6th Street, Austin, Texas. And then
So pretty much in all the hippie places,
Yeah.
besides
Eugene.
the fucking
Hey, and Eugene, Oregon has a fucking Voodoo Donut, so I wasn't wrong.
no, you weren't wrong.
I
But I will say this, dude, they have a place wherever it's fucking hippie. If there's weed, there's gonna be a Voodoo Donuts. But you know,
Wait, so what do you have to say about it? Is it good or no?
I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, people here. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's
It's
a passable
okay.
donut.
Yeah, but we're used to Dalio.
Yeah, but
Donuts,
I'm just
so
trying to
it's
say,
like,
dude,
we have
Dalio
high.
Donuts, bro, dude. There is nothing better. There is fucking nothing better, dude. I've had them all the way across
Dude,
country.
Chico
dude.
people always argue the fucking Donut Nook in Chico is better than
Oh,
Dalio,
bro.
and I'm like, fuck you.
Oh, what?
Hell no.
What is he? It's not even a donut, bro. That's just some bread. Some bread with some Hershey chocolate fucking sprinkled on it, bro.
The maple bar from Dalio's is
it's top,
Dude.
dude. It's top 10.
top donut I've ever had.
Bro.
Right now, this very second,
fritters are good,
dude,
too.
I will murder somebody for a tiger twist from fucking Dolly.
Oh, yeah,
the
they're
tiger
tiger
twist.
twist.
I mean,
Good, too.
pretty
Or
much
tiger
everything.
tail. I think they're called tiger tails.
Tiger tails.
Tiger tails,
No,
yeah, they are tiger tails.
Hold up.
And-
Low-
and-
low-key-
and- hey,
no, the old,
and
old,
also-
no. The real old lady calls them tiger tails. The younger lady at Dolio's calls them tiger twist.
All right.
It's
Well,
been
don't
a-
get it
it's-
twisted.
Yeah, no, don't
get it twisted.
It's a fucking tiger something, all right?
Listen, but we all know what I'm saying when I say a tiger twist.
But I'll tell you this, man. I passed a lot of fucking classes, man, over there at the Dalio Donuts. And I mean this because, when the parents would drop you off at the Dalio Donuts before you went to intermediate school.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Dalio Donuts, before our hometown burned down of Paradise, California. When we were in middle school, Dalio Donuts was a donut shop directly across the street from our middle school. Our parents would drop us off there with $1.50.
Yeah, $2 maybe.
We would get breakfast there every morning.
And I would copy every single piece of homework I had there. Every single piece.
You had homework due that day. We were all copying that morning at Dalio's.
Oh yeah, asking all these motherfuckers for 10 cents. Like
somebody who was responsible that actually did the homework their assignment was getting tossed around by 20 dudes at Dalio's.
At least 4 tables there.
And their shit was getting copied.
Did you ever do that, Trev?
Well, my shit was always the shit getting copied. Bro, honors English freshman year, literally.
Well, this is not high school. We're talking like middle school.
Well, middle school, I didn't go to the intermediate. Sadly.
Oh, you didn't? Where'd you go?
I went to PCMS.
Oh, you went to charter school?
Yeah, I went to that bullshit charter school. That's why I was so fucked up socially. I didn't know how to interact with kids like myself.
Bro, the intermediate school was the funnest times of my life.
Holy fuck,
dude.
We ran a fucking muck at the intermediate school.
By far.
I was so mad at my parents because I went to Ponderosa. And then as soon as I hit 6th grade, they pulled me out of because I was.
Yeah, they realized when you're fucking a Rosa at the Ponderosa, bro, you got kids doing fucking drugs at 6th grade, and you're like, damn.
Right? Yeah.
Dude,
what the fuck?
5th grade.
There was kids we went to school with that would offer. Dude, you were in 6th grade, 12 years old, and you could fucking get your hands on anything.
Oh, weed for sure.
Do you remember
at our middle school
at Paradise Intermediate became talk of the town?
Yeah, we don't gotta name any names.
No,
but
okay,
yeah, come on, fuck you.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I apologize.
I'm just kidding.
That was not an intentional thing.
You're good.
It seemed like it.
Anyway,
just because of how common it was, like everybody knew.
Well, I'll tell you this:
you could go to middle school when we were in 6th grade, 12 years old. You could go to fucking school. You could get whatever you wanted.
I'm not gonna. You could buy some weed, and it was accidentally laced with PCP, and that's all we needed to
maybe.
say. No,
maybe. I don't know. I had never seen any case of that, but
no. Well, from the source,
we don't know though. We don't know what kids were doing back then. You don't know, like what.
No, I'll tell you. The first time I seen weed at school, I was in 6th grade. And it was, it was just it was like maybe a 10 sack. And I seen it and I was fucking blown away. I was like,
oh yeah, that shit scarred me for life, dude. The first time I
was like, damn. And then
first time I saw a 6th grader take a dip, I was like,
oh yeah.
What the fuck?
The people that I was with, they're like, do you want to go smoke at the duck pond afterwards? And, like, the back of my mind was like, fucking don't do it.
For those you don't know, the duck pond is a little pond park down the street from our intermediate school.
Yeah, pretty much at the intermediate school. And then the other top, my mind was, actually, I'll say this. My mind was saying no.
But my body
was telling me, yeah. No, but fucking it, literally, like, peer pressure came in, and I was like, yeah. And so we went down to the duck pond after school. And this dude had this little, it wasn't even a pipe, it was like a chillum,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I went, and dude, I didn't even rip it really. I just
you were Bill Clinton.
Oh, you didn't even know how to first time.
Right. I didn't even really know how to.
Same here, dude.
And then I just got so scared, so scared. I just handed it back to whoever, or just next to the person next to me. I just handed the pipe next to him, and I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
and I just dipped, and then I went to basketball practice. I went to and then I was like, yeah, dude, I was about to do drugs. I'm thinking about I'm going to hell. I'm like, fuck, this shit is fucked up.
Dude, 13 years old, just fucking scarred for life.
Yeah, it was just peer pressure too, because it was people that I knew. It was people that I've hung out with almost my whole life.
Oh right, that was dude.
And so it was just oh yeah, I guess this is cool.
Well, the fucked up thing is though is Paradise. It's. There's a lot of poverty. There was a lot of poverty in Paradise, and there was a lot of a lot of drugs in Paradise. You know, it's as much as I love Paradise, I'm very proud to have grown up there.
I mean, it's not just Paradise, Butte County, dude.
There's a huge
but
drug
definitely
problem.
Paradise.
And a
sure
lot
Paradise.
of kids were introduced to drugs at a very young age, you know. And
yeah.
And it's showing now,
dude.
you know. We see a lot of people that we went to school with that are in prison.
We just
in
talked
jail.
about somebody just recently. You sent me a message.
Right. And
I'm not going to drop names, but, you know.
No, we're not going to drop names on here. But
the crazy thing is I, like, seeing where that person was and, like, seeing now, it's almost not, like, it's sad to say, but it's not surprising.
Right. It's just.
And it's sad for me to say that. Like, I don't want to say that.
Everywhere has drug problems, man.
Right.
Everywhere.
Right.
In the whole United States.
It's not.
Like,
But per capita, you know, Paradise had a major issue before the fire. You know, there was...
It did. It totally did.
You know, you could stand outside a Safeway and count the fucking drug addicts that just walked in, you know, because you could just tell. You could just see.
Yeah.
You know, the way that drugs transform people in their face and their body.
Dude.
And
the way they
hands.
dress, dude. The way they
carry
bro.
themselves.
Their hygiene.
You know,
Like,
it's...
you're like, that person is on drugs.
Oh, yeah,
like,
absolutely.
You fucking
You know,
know. You
you
see it in their face.
And I've really realized that when I was really young. I was probably like 10 or 11, and we were outside of the grocery store, outside of Safeway. And I was in the car with my mom, and I was waiting for my dad to come out. And we were sitting there, and my mom was just like, look at all these fucking dirtbags that walk in and out here.
Right.
And that was the first time I really realized it. I looked, and I was like, holy shit, this place has a fucking drug problem. You know, like...
I got pure... No, it does, dude.
You know, there's... and now I'm down here in Chico.
But was it a, like, for sure drug problem, or was it like a weed problem?
As in
what the person that you seen, like, you're like, that person was probably on some fucking meth or heroin.
Well,
you could stand outside a store,
because I don't think you can, like, really tell if someone's on weed.
I'm not into stereotyping. All right, yeah. But I do believe that you could probably stand out a store and count out 90% of the time who's doing drugs and who's not.
Absolutely.
You know, it's just
what I wanted to say earlier, Rob, when you talked about Paradise coming from a poverty-stricken place.
Yeah.
Like a straight-up statistical fact that I know, in 2014, when I was a senior in high school, I was on the site council, like with Mrs. John and like the heads of all the departments, like the math, the English, science, history departments. Mm-hmm. And an actual statistic they told me was that 74% of all the kids that go to Paradise High School come from families
of poverty,
up below the poverty line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Below the poverty line. And I think that's really where drugs get introduced to the population, is because...
Absolutely.
Well, I don't think it comes as like an escape or like an example that parents do. I think it comes as like an opportunity to make money. Mm-hmm. And then you
oh, absolutely. I can see that too.
You start to sample what you're selling, and then you get caught up in it. Like I've seen it multiple times with people that I've lived with.
Yeah. No, I just think we're all blessed that our parents, you know, come from a
only alcohol using family.
Yeah. We are only alcoholic families. That's it. Our parents are only alcoholics. That's
exactly. None of our parents do anything other than just drink excessively.
But you know, there's a lot of kids that we went to school with that probably just grew up watching their parents do drugs and with no shame. Absolutely, 100%. I really think that. I think there are kids that watch their parents just do drugs and their parents had no shame because they're an addict. They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care if their kid sees. And that normalizes to a young kid. You know, that sticks in their brain. And then they end up thinking, oh, I can sell this or do this. And things seem normalized, you know.
Well, and, you know, even if, you know, there's a lot of people that don't come from, that do come from, like, lower income areas, and their parents have nothing to do with drugs. They just have maybe unskilled labor positions where they don't make a fantastic amount of money.
Absolutely.
And sometimes drugs are an escape from just the terrible reality of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you do see other people that live a much, much better life than you, you know, are blessed by parents that make a lot of money and try to give their kids everything. You know, my parents have always lived above their means, honestly, and I maybe have suffered for that. I don't know. I mean, but I've always seen kids that fucking get a lot more than I do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, everybody does, dude. There's always a bigger fish, you know.
Very true.
Everybody always sees somebody bigger,
and that's the thing. We're in a real small
better
pond,
than them,
and we haven't experienced any kids that are actually parents of wealthy people,
right?
Where it's millions and millions of
Oh,
dollars.
there was middle class in paradise, but there's no high class in paradise, dude.
There's no upper class.
Right, no upper. That was the word I was looking for. Upper class. There's no upper class in paradise.
Well, that's the thing. Paradise, the middle class seems like high class. You know?
Right.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Especially compared to
by comparison.
If you're middle class in paradise, you're pretty. It's like middle class has a different like almost feeling to like what in paradise. Middle class is like the high class, the upper class.
That's what we're saying. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean.
Well, middle class is that like there's literally just a threshold. There's middle class and there's lower class in paradise. Really,
right?
Like,
there is no upper class.
But don't get me wrong. There are some fucking ballin' ass houses in paradise too, though.
Well, the ballin' ass houses are middle class by comparison to the rest of America. There
wasn't many
values.
kids going to PHS though that came from those ballin' houses though. You know
is
what I'm
that what
saying?
you're
Like,
talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Well, so
we grew up in high school.
Yeah, what I told Rob earlier was that.
Oh yeah, you're 100% right. No, I get it.
Yeah,
I totally get it. Cause I thought you were just talking about people in general. I'm like, dude, there's some ballin' ass houses, like people.
No,
ballin' houses.
We're just talking strictly paradise.
Yeah, before the fire.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's some ballin'. That house on fucking Valley View, dude. That is.
That Valley View house was probably worth like 1.2, 1.5 million.
That's a little bit over middle class, I would think.
But.
That's what we're saying.
No,
the thing is, though,
hold on. But then you compare it to like San Francisco or LA.
Oh, okay.
Or metropolitan areas. That's not even close to middle class.
There was no kids though that came out of that house
first of all,
at our school, and
okay,
we were
you're
like,
right.
"That's fucking."
But
this guy's
we had
high
no
class.
experience with any of those people.
But to what you just said, in fact, actually, that is more than middle class in LA. Well, you just said being a millionaire or owning $1 million house, that would be middle class in LA.
Absolutely. Well, hold
I don't
on.
know about that.
Upper middle. I would say
definitely go in the upper.
Well, that's the thing. I think a shithole in LA costs
why
about $1.2 million.
don't you look it up? Why don't you look it up? What's the average middle class?
I would say upper middle. I don't know, dude. The city's expensive. California is expensive.
Yeah,
as fuck.
California. Yeah, but dude, if you had that same house and you were living in fucking Nebraska. Dude, you balling, dog.
Absolutely.
You a fucking
want
animal out there.
Yeah, but you
dude.
want a 1-bedroom apartment in 1-bedroom studio in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, San Francisco is ridiculous.
You're paying almost $3,000, a month.
Oh, San Francisco is out of their goddamn fucking mind. Let me tell you, I'll be the first one to fucking tell you. You're gonna tell me I'm gonna pay $15,000 for a studio in the shittiest part of the city? The $15,000 a year, fuck dude. That. No, not a year, a month. Or excuse me, $1,500 a month.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, $15,000 a year. That sounds right.
Excuse me, $1,500 a month for the shittiest studio.
That's fucking outrageous.
The average rent price in Los Angeles right now is $3,500 for just renting an apartment.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
$3,500 a month. That's
insane. I mean, that's give or take, though. Like,
That's fucking crazy.
So yeah, Zillow averages.
I mean, it's okay,
about
okay.
$700,000.
But what is that? What kind of like bedroom are we talking about here? You know what I mean? Is like a 4-bedroom house we're talking like, or
no, I imagine that might be.
That's probably like a 2-bedroom. I was gonna say
1.5 bath.
Yeah,
if you're lucky.
And say, what was the
That's
price
a
again?
good
What was
ass
the price
value.
again?
can we get it? Can you pull it up? Can you see what?
689,000. Let me.
Was that a house to buy? What about we're talking about rent though, or I guess we're not talking about rent, are we?
This is Zillow, right?
Yeah, this is Zillow. I gotta like.
So this is for sale. This is for sale.
Neighborhood.
That's well, I'll tell you this. When Kelly lived in Long Beach,
Wait, we have a fucking reference right here. How much was Kelly's rent in Long Beach?
Well, she had a 4-bedroom house. 4-bedroom, like 2-story house.
Because Long Beach is fucking basically LA. It's pretty much.
Yeah, it's
LA.
right there.
It's one giant city, dude. It's fucking.
Well, yeah, it's the LA basin.
Let me see.
It's really how every city in California is going. Like even Sacramento.
I mean,
like,
for this 4-bedroom, it was probably. Quit kicking that thing, Trevor. You're making me nervous.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Like when you live in Folsom, you don't say I live in Folsom. You say you live in Sac.
Right.
Like when you go to other parts of the country, you say you live in Sac. It's like same thing. It's
okay. I would say, you know what? It was a little expensive. Now I think about it. It was like, I would say it was probably like 2,600 for a 4-bedroom.
That's not too bad, actually, I guess, because it was a fucking nice-ass house.
I mean, it was fat.
Well, that was...
Yeah.
Wait, it was $2,600 her share.
For a 4-bedroom.
For 4 bedrooms.
Wait, that was the total rent price? Or
Total rent.
Okay, so she paid...
700 and
a
some,
fourth of
800.
that.
Well, she paid more because she was in the master bedroom.
Okay.
So it was about that. But mind you, dude, it had 2 full-size... Dude, one living room was the size of this whole fucking place I live in. Like, it was fat. And it had, like, a backyard. That's another thing, too, is it had land. Like, it had a backyard.
Oh, shit.
Like, and
well, that's a big deal.
And it had parking. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't, like...
True. But, like, Long Beach is on the south end of the LA basin. It's like, it's...
Yeah, Long Beach is actually fucking dope, dude. I miss it, dude. That shit was actually, dude. That place is sick. I'd move back there,
but it's not exactly prime real estate.
Bro, but I'll tell you this.
I wouldn't want to live in LA. I would not. LA is a place you visit, dude. You don't go fucking live in LA.
Or just like Vegas.
That's my thought on it.
No, I'd live in Vegas for sure.
I
would 100% live in Vegas.
Well, Vegas is cheap as fuck. They can't get people to move to Vegas, dude.
Yeah, but it's so fucking hot, bro. It's a goddamn desert.
Is it not hot here though? We average over 100 all summer, dude. Like we're fucking
in the summertime. I'll say this: Vegas is a little hotter, but dude, at that point, it doesn't even fucking.
Northern
matter,
California is turning into a fucking straight desert, dude.
We're dude.
A straight.
And
desert.
I'll tell you this: I'll say this. No.
I'll say this, bro. Due to climate change.
Climate shame.
Climate shame. Yeah, we should be
Yo,
ashamed of this climate change. All right. No, but that's the thing.
Trev,
LA
you
is
gotta watch
becoming
your
the new
foot,
Death
dog.
Valley.
Trevor.
I feel it.
Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, we're good.
I'm not gonna kick it down.
Well, I've said that 100 times, and you're about to kick it down.
I'm not gonna kick it
Okay.
down.
Holy shit! I love you guys. Okay, what were you saying, Trevor?
Sorry, Trevor. Go on.
I'm saying Northern California is becoming the new Death Valley due to climate change. It's the hemisphere is shifting upwards based on the temperature.
Dude, that's a tough comparison though, because
but then why are we having these big ass winters? Is that part of climate change too?
Yes. No, climate is becoming more extreme.
Death Valley at its lowest is 300 feet below sea level. We're 200 feet above sea level.
Okay.
Death Valley has the highest recorded temperature on planet Earth ever. At 136 degrees.
Jesus Christ.
What I'm saying is
can you even walk outside?
Fuck no. That's why they called it Death Valley, because the pioneers tried to come over and they found a bunch of gold there, and they tried to fucking settle there for a while because they found gold, and a bunch of them died on the first expedition there.
Really?
At least I think. Could you pull that up,
it makes
Trevor?
sense, dude.
No,
no, he has to pull it up.
Valley?
That's your job.
Death Valley expedition.
Yeah, let's look at the first expedition of Death
Well,
Valley.
do you realize that LA is just a desert? Like it's like all those palm trees, they're not
1891.
naturally there.
Oh no, absolutely, all of Southern California is a fucking desert, dude.
Like people think, oh, palm trees, like
It's
oh,
all a
oh,
desert.
You know, California, LA, palm.
You
no.
know,
It's
only-
straight desert, dog.
80 miles from Death Valley is the highest peak in the continental United States. So the highest mountain in the United States is in Alaska, right? Like the first 5.
Is
It's
it?
like the first 5 highest peaks are in Alaska.
Is it? I don't know. I don't know.
And then the first highest peak in
The mainland?
the mainland of the United States is in the Sierra Nevada, 80 miles north of Death Valley.
Oh, I believe that. 100%.
And
believe
they go from 300 feet below sea
that. I thought you were
level.
saying in the desert.
No. I'm
okay.
saying just the highest peak in the continental
Right,
United States,
right.
in the mainland, is Mount Whitney, and it's like 14.
It's fat.
It's like 14,500
It is
feet or something like that. It's
huge.
fucking huge. It's this ginormous rock on this mountain, dude, that reaches
Dude.
almost 15,000 feet.
It is insane, bro. I've
And-
seen it a couple times. It is fucking insane.
I wouldn't want to climb it, dude. It'd be
And I'll
fucking
tell you
crazy.
this, dude. People always talk about the goddamn Rocky Mountains, like the Rocky Mountains and stretch of just America. I'm not talking about the Canadian
Oh, the
Rockies.
Rockies are fucking crazy too, but this is the difference between the Rockies
but
and
dude, what
the
I'm
Sierra
trying to
Nevadas.
say, bro, is like when you fly, like I feel like the Rockies are more spread out. Like
Well, this is the thing
Sierra
about the
Nevada,
Rockies is
the Sierra Nevada is like this stretch where it just goes down like the
exactly
coast.
the
It's
Sierra
just-
Nevadas are more intense. It's more intense climate.
right?
So the base of the Sierra Nevadas starts at fucking 0
Yeah.
at sea level, basically, and then it immediately goes up to almost 15,000 feet.
Right, which is insane because Denver's already started at a high climate.
Exactly, that's what I'm
climate
saying.
itself.
It's more intense. The base of the highest peak in Colorado in the Rockies is already at 5,000-6,000 feet. That's where the base starts.
yeah.
So when you're standing at the bottom of, I know Mount Shasta is actually in the Cascades. It's not in the Sierra Nevadas.
Right. It's close though. It's like it's right there. It is Cascades.
So
Though.
they
It
say
is.
Mount Lassen.
No, that's the Sierras.
Mount Lassen is the border between the Cascades
Really?
and the Sierra Nevada.
I
Yeah.
can see that.
That's what they say. I don't know if that's 100% fact, but don't quote me on that. But
I can see that. Do you know Mount Lassen was before it erupted, it was bigger than Mount Shasta?
oh yeah, well you see all the mountains that are outside of Mount Lassen.
Like Brokaw is. Sorry.
Right, it was-
Mount Brokaw is a part of Mount Lassen before it erupted.
Exactly. If you stand from a distance and you look at it all forms to one peak at one point. You can see it. You know, it's just logical.
Well, kind of
Right.
like putting South America and Africa together. Like it looks
But-
like it just fits. Like based on the
Exactly.
original
Same
Pangea.
shit, right?
But
Same shit.
what's crazy to me is like, yeah, Mount Lassen's like it's still big, but could you imagine like what it looked like if it never erupted right now?
Oh yeah, the
was
name of it's called Mount Tehama. Was the original mountain.
Okay.
Look that up, Trevor. Mount Tehama.
Really?
What was the,
All right.
Yeah.
Just, hey, low key. By the way, there are no deaths associated with the very first expedition of Death Valley.
What?
Yeah, no, it was basically they just found different types of mammals and plant life in Death Valley, then didn't mention one death.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they came all across like the Sierra Nevada mountains, Monterey.
There's
the
gotta be a
Mojave
reason why they call it
Desert,
Death Valley.
the
Google it real
the
quick.
Tejon Hills.
Why do they call it Death Valley?
Why do they call it Death Valley?
I'll tell you this though.
I gotta see this answer.
I'll
What
t-
is the first answer for it?
I'll tell you this. Well, you know what's crazy about just the whole West Coast in general is these goddamn volcanoes, dude. You fucking
okay,
Wait,
so
we're in the Ring of Fire.
It was
I know.
given this forbidding name by a group of pioneers lost here in the winter of 1849 to 1850. As the party climbed out of the valley over the Panamint Mountains, one of the men turned back and looked back and said, "Goodbye, Death Valley."
They passed through it and said, "Fuck that shit."
Well, so the ironic thing is that Death Valley wasn't given its name because of the heat. It was because in the winter, members of the
it got so
pioneers
fucking
froze.
cold. Yeah.
They froze to death. That's why they called it Death Valley.
Well, that's the thing about the desert, dude. Is the desert people don't understand is it also gets so fucking cold because it's so dry. That dry
heat turns
cold
to cold.
It's like that's why Antarctica is so fucking cold, because it's the fucking driest place on Earth.
Well,
you know.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's cool. I didn't even know that. That's fucking dope. You know what? But dude, what I was just saying with these fucking volcanoes, dog. Dude, if
we're in the Ring of Fire, bro.
I know, but what's insane is like nowhere else besides maybe like, you know, in like Japan, which is in the Ring of Fire, like the whole circle.
Right.
Like
it goes from Japan,
Pacific Islands.
It goes from Japan all the way down to the Pacific Islands, all the way to what's the desert snowland in South America? Is that Patagonia? That is Patagonia.
Yeah, you know more about that than I do.
Chile?
Yeah, so the southern region, it's a desert. It's a desert snowland, South America, and it reaches. It's a circle. It's from Japan all the way down through the Pacific Islands, through all those volcanoes, to the tip of South America, and then it goes all the way up the coast of South America. There it is. There's a picture of it right there. Look, there's volcanoes in Chile, Argentina.
But so if you look at what I was trying to get to was just a personal experience of mine was when you're flying up and down like the West Coast, dude, it is so surreal to like be flying there, and the next thing you know, like it'll just be flat land. Like even Mount Shasta, like there's no like mountains building up to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's just like flat land, and then next thing you know, you're like, damn. That's 14,000 feet right there. And then you fly up more north to Oregon, and then you see fucking
like Bachelor.
There's Bachelor, and then
Crater Lake.
Well, you just see like fucking
Sisters. Three Sisters.
What's the one? Mount Rainier.
Yeah, Rainier.
Like you just see these. And
actually, Rainier might be Washington.
Well, it's Washington. That's what I meant. Like just on the West Coast, like when you're flying up there, it's like you just see these ginormous fucking mountains.
Volcanoes, yeah.
And it's just so crazy to me because it's mountainy around there. A lot of it's high desert. A lot of it's fucking really high desert. But like, it's not like when you go to the Rocky Mountains and you see like the very big, like the biggest mountain in the Rocky Mountains, right?
Right.
Or like in the Sierra Nevadas, like there's mountains leading up to it. You know what I mean? Like
exactly,
and it's surrounded by like.
You look at it and you're like, damn, that's a big mountain, but you're already standing at 10,000 feet. You know.
Right.
Whereas with Mount Shasta. At the base of the mountain,
dude, that mountain's like almost 15,000 feet.
Yeah, no, it's one of the top peaks in the continental United States.
That thing
what I meant,
fat.
I was trying to say this earlier. I've somehow got sidetracked, but I think Mount Shasta is the highest peak, or it's the biggest distance from the base of the mountain to the peak of the mountain. So, like I was saying, you know, the mountains in Colorado,
right?
The peak of the mountain is 14,000 feet, but the base of the mountain's already at 7,000 feet.
I was going to say, yeah.
Whereas with Mount Shasta, the base of the mountain's at like 2,500 feet, and then the peak of the mountain's at 15,000, almost 15,000 feet.
I think it's 14 something.
Yeah, it is, because Mount Whitney's the tallest in the continental United States.
Yeah, it's like 14 something, which is
so it's below Mount Whitney.
Have you ever? Sorry, I don't mean to. What were you gonna say?
Some dude snowboarded down fucking Mount Shasta.
Oh, I know somebody who skied down it.
Who's the first person? No, he's the first person to ever snowboard down it all the way down it.
To the top to the bottom?
Top to bottom.
That's dope. I know someone who has hiked on like very high like altitude up there and have dropped down on skis.
Well, my stepdad, Matt Valdivia, shout out Matt Valdivia.
Yeah.
He's the former mayor of Mount Shasta. And he met the guy who snowboarded down it. And he told Matt, he's like,
how did he get up there? Did he take a chopper?
Oh, you hike up there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Didn't Adam do that?
Adam's done it. I know for a fact that my dad and Ronnie's dad, Tom, have tried it a few times. They've never actually successfully summited Mount Shasta.
So there's three ways. There's three different ways you can go up.
Well, you can go.
There's a way where you can literally just hike up. There's
Yeah.
a way where you have to have ice picks and shit.
You have to have crampons and like you have
Exactly.
To climb that shit.
There's like 3
Oh,
levels
it's
to it.
no,
There's
it's
3
serious
levels.
shit.
It's a legit mountain climbing
Oh,
experience.
people train on Mount Shasta to do Everest.
Everest. Yeah,
yeah,
I could
they
totally
train on
see
it.
that.
And,
Totally see that.
Because they have the same type of like ice shelves
Uh-huh.
and bullshit like
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah, the big difference
But-
is altitude.
Right.
Right, of course. I mean, you're not gonna get any altitude like Mount fucking Everest. Anyways, go on. What you're saying?
So I don't know if you guys know, the ski park in Mount Shasta isn't in the same place as where it used to be. The original ski park in Mount Shasta is in this area called Avalanche Gulch, which is about. Or could you pull up a picture of Mount Shasta for me real quick?
Yeah.
So I'll be able to show you guys, but it's this huge gulch, and it's like, dude, it's like 5,000 feet higher than the ski park now. Completely different place. And they had to move the ski park because it got its name, Avalanche Gulch. They just fucking were having so many fucking
Avalanches. And probably just too much snow.
That's it right there. So wait. Okay, now you're gonna have to pull up a different picture. That's
Okay.
different.
Was it not only because of avalanche, but I mean that seems like it was just probably maybe too much snow.
How about this? Is like it's pointing out different.
Well, they couldn't control it. So there's ways you can control an avalanche. You know, you blow dynamite in the snow and
Well,
shit.
of course, yeah.
And you pack it. You get that top layer off, and then you pack it after that.
Avalanche Gulch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Type that in.
So this
That's
is,
it. That's where the original ski park used to be.
On the fucking mountain like that?
Dude, on the straight mountain, bro. You're up at fucking 13,000 feet.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, dude.
And dude,
That is insane.
people were dying. People died because of fucking avalanches.
Oh, dude, are you kidding? That's some art of flight shit, dude.
It's not even a ski park, dude. That's like
That's
fucking
not a ski
get
park.
ready. You're about to go for the ride of your
That's
life.
not a ski park. I don't want to go do that.
Right?
Fuck that.
But
I'm trying to
anyway,
go fucking drink and have a good time and fucking.
you can drive to the bottom of it. You can drive to the bottom of Avalanche Gulch, and you can hike up that same way. And that's one of the ways up.
Well, I'll tell you that. So the dude hiked up and snowboarded down.
But that's where he snowboarded down. That's where he went. That's the route
Well,
he
that's
took.
dope.
all the way from the tippy top.
From the
of this little
tippy
red
top,
line.
he went all the way to the bottom.
He
And
had
he
to
told-
take some breaks, right?
He told my stepdad, he said, if I stopped, he said the whole way, he'd never stopped. And he said, if I stopped, I knew I was going to die. He said if he stopped, he knew he was going to wreck, and snow was just following him.
That's too far. That's too fast of a steep. Like, yeah, there's no.
That's just
there's just-
untouched snow, dude. That's
Well,
just untouched snow. As soon as you touch it, it's going to slide down the mountain. Like,
It's well, exactly.
it's
Well,
just-
it's not even. It's yeah. You're right. It is. It
avalanche,
is,
dude. It's just ready to
listen,
avalanche.
It's untouched snow, but there's no surface unless you get to the bottom. So there's no place to really just go and like stop and chill. Mind you, you're
Oh, no.
going
Fuck
50
no.
miles per hour down the fucking mountain, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe not 50. I don't know how fast you'd be going down, but you know what I mean.
better
Like,
be hauling ass because you're out running avalanches. Like, you're for sure
yeah,
are.
that and
Like,
you know what? Seeing that picture right there, Rob, that looks like an alley straight for avalanches right there.
Oh, yeah.
That thing is like perfect.
That's what
for
it's called. It's called
avalanches.
Avalanche Gulch. One time we were in town. We were like going to the grocery store or something. And we came out of the grocery store, and you know the fucking mountain's right there.
Yeah, it's
And you look at
yeah.
the mountain, and there was a huge cloud on the side of the mountain.
there
only on
always
the
is. It's
side.
almost in that picture right there. It's like
And it's not like a cloud. It was just like it was like attached to the mountain, and that's what it was. It was a fucking avalanche. An avalanche just happened.
oh, I see
a
what you
natural
mean.
one
Oh,
because
wow.
and it was
Yeah, that mountain. You know what's crazy is that you can be all the way in fucking. You can be in Yuba City on a clear fucking day. You can see the top of that mountain.
right. It's fucking crazy. That's
That
why
is insane to me.
past presidents have come to Mount Shasta just to because
Oh, yeah,
it's the gateway into California. You know, as soon as you hit the California border from Oregon,
Yeah,
it's like
it's right there.
It's-
well, that's the Sierra Nevadas.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Well, the border Sierra Nevadas
No, that's
is
not
Mount
the Sierra
Lassen.
Nevadas.
Is
Si-
it?
They say Lassen is the border from the Cascades to the Sierra Nevadas. That's the border.
You know, it's really hard to. You know what? It's weird with California.
I don't even know if there is a border, dude. Is there a real fucking
Well,
border?
here's my thing.
I think it's all subjective.
Look that up, Jamie. Look that up.
Hey, Well, here you want to hear. Listen,
Sierra Cascade border.
can I tell you what I think? Because I fly over this shit all the fucking time. Like
Yeah.
I think about it all the fucking time. Like way too much.
I love geography.
No,
bro.
like,
We
and
got-
so do
we
I.
have badass geography
And so do
up
I.
here too.
And no, we have the best. We have the best in the country.
we do. We have the
We
fucking,
have the
best
fucking best. Are
geography
you kidding?
in California.
And so that's why whenever I'm flying on the West Coast, like
we got a
it's-
mix of everything.
It's like I really enjoy like I've been like dude, I've been in the fucking cockpit, dude, seeing the whole fucking thing on the whole West Coast, just going, damn, this is insane. Because it's so crazy because you can be flying on the Sierra Nevadas, and then like if you're going down south, you look to the right and you can see the ocean, and you're like, damn, it's right there. It's not even far. But then what's the coastal mountains called? Where the Mendocino and
Fuck, I don't know. I think it's just the coastal mountain range or something.
or. Yep. See, yep. That's exactly that left picture with the blue. Like the blank picture with the
what
far
does it
left.
say? What does it say?
Yeah, that's right where that ends is right where Mount Shasta is. Like right up there, like a little northwest. Like up.
Wait,
up.
so the blue is the Sierra Nevada, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Yeah, because that makes sense to me.
So based on that picture, that would include Lassen.
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, no,
It
of course,
it
that would-
include
yeah.
Lassen.
I think Lassen is right about.
Oh, go diagonal to the right, Trevor. To the right. Diagonal down to the right.
But what's crazy? What I was trying to say.
You see with the green area, it looks the same as the blue.
No, like
Bottom right. Bottom right.
bottom right, Trev.
bottom.
Down
Down
one more.
one-
Down one more.
right there.
To the left. Left one more. Yeah, right there. That shows us where it's
Yep,
actually at.
that's the same picture of the blue right there.
Look at that. What's on the border? Susanville. That's where Lassen's at.
Yep.
Susanville is right on the border.
Yep,
So that's
you're right.
That's the So the Cascade
But-
Range is above these mountain ranges right here. These are the Sierra
Right.
Nevadas. The Cascade is
But
above.
what's crazy, what I was trying to say was what's crazy is like the valley, because like there's the valley from like pretty much the bay. I'd say maybe like fuck, dude, it's hard to tell. Like the valley where what's the fucking coastal mountain? So we just know.
It's-
So I just fucking know.
It's just called the Coastal Range.
Is it?
That's it?
It's literally the Coastal Range is in this picture right here.
Oh, they're
Like,
not very
you see
big.
coastal- yeah,
they're
no,
not
they're
big
not
at
very
all.
big at all.
No, but they get snow on them. Like they're like.
Oh, they do for sure.
But what's
It's-
crazy is once you get more north, is they wrap up towards like Oregon. They wrap around.
Well,
and
those
almost
are the
there's
ca-
crazy
those are the
parts to them
Cascades.
there's
So like you see like Mount Rainier. This is Washington. Like these blue.
No,
parts,
I'm talking
this-
about California, Trev.
where's the Trinity
talking-
Alps?
I'm
Where's
talking-
the Trinity Alps?
Okay,
I'm
but,
talking-
like, so Lassen is
No,
right
listen,
here in this
listen,
blue.
listen. Okay, listen. This is what I'm trying to say. Is like from the West Coast. So there's that whole valley where pretty much Redding and all the way down to like I would say Wheatland, Sacramento,
So
right?
like
that
this
whole
valley
that whole
right
valley.
here.
Yeah.
That's the Central Valley.
Right,
Now,
but
right
once you
here-
once you get past Redding, there's even an overpass of mountains. Like even when you pass like right there, right where you're like
right where the mouse is.
yes, there's an overpass, and so
Sorry to all you people, you can't see what we're
no,
I
looking
know
yeah.
we're fucking like deep in
Yeah.
this
at.
conversation.
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
So that right there is
Yeah, what
where
mountains are-
those are where the coastal range meets the
Like the
foot-
Sierra.
the
Cascade.
foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains. The Cascades start like right here.
With Shasta,
This-
they probably
yeah,
start with
yeah.
Shasta.
With Shasta,
But do you know what I
they
mean? 'Cause,
go-
like,
they
Redding-
go up into Oregon, and
Right.
Washington.
Well, then it
so
goes-
like
and the Cascades
Sisters,
go
Right.
Mount
yeah.
Bachelor.
But what's
Mount Rainier.
That's what
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say, people. Sorry, this is getting really intense, like and stupid intense. But I'm
we
trying
love
to.
our geography.
Hold on,
obviously.
What I-
we're an hour and 51 minutes in.
Yeah.
We can get as stupid and intense as
Yeah.
we want.
What-
Most people have stopped.
That's right.
Listening.
If you have made it this far, I fucking love you.
Yeah.
God
yeah,
damn it.
hey, you're
There's
a
some
real
true
one.
OGs out there
If
listening.
you have made it this far, you have no life.
yeah. No, fuck that.
I'm
They
just
have
kidding.
a life. They out here with the JayCast. We
Fuck
out here
yeah.
doing it big.
Thank you. I
You know?
appreciate you.
Thank-
If you've made it this far.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Sound like Logic. Thank you.
One love.
I appreciate you. You know, peace and peace, love,
Peace,
and
love, positivity,
yeah.
motherfucker.
No, but what I was trying to say is because Redding sits in like a valley,
Yes.
and then once you get past Redding, like you get into the mountains, like straight ahead. Like
yeah, that's when you
Right.
start into the Shasta Mountain Range, which is like the
Damn,
border.
dude. That's what a lot of
between the
Sierra
People say
Nevadas
that
and
the Cascades.
A lot of people say that Redding Sorry, Trevor, I didn't mean to fucking cut you off.
You're all good.
I
Hey,
think we're cutting
A lot of
off
people
each
say
other.
that Reading is the recreational capital of the world because as big as a shithole that we think Reading is, Reading sits in a valley.
I don't think it's a
right
shithole.
next
I
to-
think it's actually pretty beautiful there.
No,
I-
Reading is a fucking shithole,
Well,
bro.
well,
hey,
like
listen,
the
I
town,
think-
maybe. Yeah, fuck.
I'm
it.
sorry to all you Reading folk out there. I fucking hate Reading.
Hey, well, listen, I think we have a
'Cause-
personal prejudice against Reading, but
When I think of Reading, I think of
it's only one step down from Chico.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
When
Do
I
not
think of
say it.
Reading, I think of a junior football jamboree that I had to partake in at 120 degrees on the fucking field.
I'll say this, man. You know, Reading's got a lot of things to offer, but the one thing that they have that they don't have to offer is, you know, in fact, actually, I lied. They don't have anything to offer. Fuck Reading. You know,
No, they do say
Fuck
say
Red.
it's
No, I'm just
it's
kidding.
the
It's
recreational capital of the world because you have Lake Shasta right there, which is one of the biggest lakes in California.
Reading's
And-
actually a beautiful place, dude. It's pretty low. Like the surrounding.
It is.
areas,
It's very low key
it's
beautiful. We
fucking-
just like to shit on it because we're from paradise. But
Yeah.
you're surrounded by mountains. You have Mount Shasta an hour to the north with skiing. You have the fucking coast. You can go to the coast. You can go to Eureka
Carson City.
to the west.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
that
only a
ain't that
couple
ain't
hours
bitch.
away.
Yeah,
I almost said that.
Hey, if you
Well,
want
you
to,
can go to-
if you want to hit sand dunes, you can hit Coos Bay about an hour and like, well, not an hour,
Exactly.
like probably 3 hours.
You
Yeah,
gotta go
but
up into Oregon for that, but like you
yeah,
gotta.
but that's not that far from Mount Shasta or Reading.
Right,
You know,
right.
that's not that far of a journey.
That's why they call it the recreational place of the world. You know, you go 1
That's
hour,
true.
you go one more hour east to
Yeah, but-
Weaverville, and you have the Trinity Alps right there.
But why
Lots
cannot?
of camping there.
But that's pretty much Chico though. Same shit.
Yeah. What Chico's known for though is our fucking university. You know, that's what that's
Yeah.
all it's known for.
Yeah, I was just thinking the other day. I mean, you know, I've been thinking about this. I told you, you know, on my couple podcasts ago, I was just by myself. I went on a rant about NCAA 14 or like the game NCAA. And
Damn shame, dude. Damn
but
shame.
before we get onto the NCAA train, because I know we can get off and do weird shit about that.
we'll go down that road.
Yeah,
here
we'll
in a
go
minute.
down the distance there. But dude,
Stay tuned.
if could you imagine if fucking Chico State had a football team, dog? That shit would be so sick.
Well,
and I think
we've been saying this for years, and we'll say it forever, dude. We'll say it forever.
oh, they won't get one, dude.
Till the day we die.
Maybe
We'll say,
I don't know. I hope they do. That'd be dope, bro. I wish they would have got it now, like when we were young. You know what I mean? Like,
till the day we die, we will say, could you imagine if Chico had a football team?
well, they did though. That's the
And-
thing.
The people tell
they
me all the
stopped
time.
in 1996.
Was that the year they stopped?
Yeah, Chico State football.
I
has
heard-
been
I heard it-
undefeated since 1996.
I heard you're not wrong, but they've never been defeated. I mean,
They've never won either.
they never won either. But here's the thing: is like, do you think if Chico State did have a football team, how like crazy it would be,
Oh, it would be fucking crazy.
dude? Saturdays, every Saturday would be
What we should do
fucking nuts.
is
dude.
we should create our own football league.
no,
And we'll say,
well that would
we'll advertise all around Chico saying we're going to play Saturdays, college football at University Stadium.
I love the energy, but not only
Any
do I
team
think
can
it
sign
would
up. Any
work,
team can sign up.
Actually,
Come out.
that might happen. That could happen.
Well, it's like intramural, you know?
Could you imagine game one, Appalachian State comes across the country to fucking play Chico State?
No, I'm not even saying to play other schools. I'm just saying
Oh,
bunch of teams in Chico,
oh, you're
get your
saying-
team together.
you're
Let's
saying
have a
semi-pro?
Bro, you're
Let's
talking,
have a
you're
fucking
talking
tournament.
About a flag football league.
Well,
yeah, I'm talking notepads, flag
Uh,
football. Let's get a fucking
Oh,
rally going
bro, this is
on
stupid.
Saturdays.
No, fuck that. Actually,
Bro,
you're
hold
right.
on.
Actually,
What-
that
what's
would
your-
be
What's
fun.
your case
That-
for flag
that-
football,
that-
though, Rob?
What is my case for
Yeah,
it?
what's your case?
What do you mean? What's his case?
Like,
Well-
why play flag football?
Well, if you would have asked
over-
me 5 years ago, I would have said if you play flag football through middle school and high school, I would have called you a pussy. But
Yeah, I would too. But I don't. I wouldn't
if you want
say
to
the
make
same.
if you want to make a case now we're learning a lot more about
CTE.
things and players like highly respected dudes like Rob Gronkowski, one of the most I respect Rob Gronkowski.
I respect the fuck out of that
guy. One of my favorite players ever, dude.
I respect his athletic ability.
I hate the Patriots, but I fucking love Rob Gronkowski.
Wait, what'd you say?
I respect Rob Gronkowski's athletic ability.
Okay,
but as an intellectual person, I think he's an idiot.
Fuck you. Are you shitting me?
Listen, I've heard him talk. He's not that smart.
Well, we're not talking about how smart he is.
Nobody ever asked him to be smart. Nobody ever asked him, can you
Trevor,
be smart?
That's why I justify my statement. I respect his athletic ability, but other than that, he's a former professional athlete that is not very intelligent. He is now retired past his prime. All right, and
Rob Gronkowski is great for the NFL, dude. No, he is great for the game.
Very true. I think he can make
millions of people love Gronkowski.
Trevor, I'm gonna be a good friend, and I'm gonna tell you to shut the fuck up.
Can I justify my position, please? Just
I don't know if you can, dude. Are you gonna dig?
I don't know if you can come back from that. Can you come back from that?
I don't know if you can.
You just said fuck Rob Gronkowski.
No, what I said was as like maybe a sports analyst or something like that, or even an announcer. He could probably make a very good career for himself. But other than his affiliation with NFL, he's a fucking idiot.
Oh, really? Is that why he's
Dude, he never did anything wrong. What did Rob Gronkowski do wrong?
Yo, do you realize how big he is in CBD right now? Do you know that?
I realize that.
Why are you he's an investor. On his name?
He's an investor in a CBD company, and he's been a spokesperson.
Actually, stop. Why do you hate him?
Why are you hating Rob?
No, hold on. Listen, don't take this as hate. I very much admire his career with the Patriots. All right, he has been a phenomenal athlete.
What don't you like about him though? What don't you like about him?
You obviously don't like him.
We need examples. We need examples.
When he speaks, like that clip when he almost cried talking about his former career and how he lost love for the game.
Yeah,
it wasn't
because of his injuries.
Yes, because of his injuries. It wasn't so much the emotion that made me not think he's intelligent. It was just the way he was trying to construct his sentences did not sound intelligent. All right,
he's a frat boy, dude. He's a frat boy.
Yes,
he's Rob Gronkowski.
That's what I'm saying. Rob Gronkowski is a phenomenal athlete. There is no question about that. He's one of the greats. All right.
Probably the greatest tight end ever. Like if I had to take one tight end, I'm taking Rob Gronkowski.
I'm honestly really upset right now.
As an intelligent person, he's a 6. As an athlete, he's a 10. As an intelligent person, he's a 6.
Well, I'll tell you this,
I respect your opinion, but what I got to say is...
I'll tell you this. Hold on, Rob. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
We're sitting here on the JayCast, right? And first of all, your dick is small. 2 inches hard. Maybe 3.
Ouch.
And 2 little balls.
Ouch.
Don't fuck with my man Rob Gronkowski like that.
That's right.
All right, but
that's right.
No,
that's
this is
boy.
the JayCast. Whoa!
That's how I fucked it up.
Damn. Well,
hold up.
Good news is I wasn't on his camera. There's 10% battery, by the way, on the iPad.
Well, you know.
So we gotta wrap this thing up in a minute.
No, because how's that doing?
Your phone's fine.
Yeah, well, we could do the big image here, so we're doing good, bro.
I gotta respond to straight bat right now. Yeah. I gotta respond.
Hold on, I'm not shitting. I fixed the camera, by the way. The camera's fine.
Fine, but you're still on this. Look at your.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay attention to them.
Well, anyway.
What I gotta say about Rob Gronkowski is, Rob Gronkowski was one of the best players for the NFL. Not even on the field, off the field.
I am not disputing
He just brought fun to the game. As much as I fucking hate the Patriots, but Rob Gronkowski put himself in his own league. You know, as a personality. He just had fun with it.
He's such
and
a personality.
Nobody can hate that, dude. Nobody can hate that. This dude he was super loyal to his team, loyal to the game, but at the same time had fun with it. And he is the perfect example for upcoming kids coming into this game to be loyal to your team, be loyal to the game, but at the same time have fun with it, have fun with your life. You're a kid. Do what kids do. You know, he is the perfect example of that.
And that's what
in my mind.
Listen, and no part of what I'm trying to say I'm not trying to say that he is not a personality. He's not a figurehead for the NFL. He's not one of the most highest level performing athletes in the NFL. I'm just saying, when it comes to him not trying to be a personality, him not using his athletic ability, but simply speaking,
I understand.
he is not the most intelligent person. All right.
I respect your opinion.
Did you see when he took over Barstool, like the last couple days?
Well, of course, Barstool is gonna have Rob on
Exactly.
there.
Well, that's the thing. Rob is
a conservative white frat boy.
Rob was a phenomenal personality taking over Barstool for the day, but there was not one thing that he said that was even semi-intelligent. All right. No part of me is trying to disrespect his athletic ability or his personality in the NFL. All I'm saying is that he's not that smart.
Well, that's the amazing thing about Rob Gronkowski is he was so professional. He acts so professional. He never says. Well,
hold on.
There was never any controversy. There was never any.
Well, first of all, stop. First, I come in here after I go to the bathroom.
We're still on Rob Gronkowski.
No, that's totally fine. I love the boy Rob. But Trevor's whole point of this is he's not smart.
He's not that smart.
That's what I've been saying since
the
beginning.
So he went to what university did he go to? Arizona?
Based on a scholarship.
Arizona,
because
yeah,
of the athletic ability. What did he major in?
And I'm going to be a dick. What university did you go to?
Trey Pat, you're fucking hating, dude. You're just hating right now.
Hating right now, dog.
Don't hate on my boy Rob.
Listen, I'm not hating.
Bro, it's 2 against 1.
No, Rob Gronkowski is the perfect example for young people coming up on how to act professional, but have fun at the same time.
Have fun and also take the game. Like, he sees what the game for. Like, he didn't have to retire. He's young. Like, he's still young.
He wasn't even 30.
No.
Was he? I think he just turned 30.
He might be 30, but
Trevor, how old is he? Pull it up. How old is Rob Gronkowski?
I know you're digging yourself in a hole here.
I gotta grab a drink.
We got 2 against 1 here.
Rob is 30 years old.
You know what?
Turned 30.
And by the way, I think Rob is from Buffalo, so shout out to the Buffalo homie.
But hold on. This whole conversation started based on.
I see it. I see it. We're going to Sierra Nevada.
His intelligence, all right. It wasn't.
I know. You know what, Trey Pat, we're out here just bullshitting, bro.
We're getting too deep into Rob Gronkowski.
I know. Well, first off, I feel like you totally.
We're getting farther into the beers, dude, and it's like just fucking.
Hey, at the end of the day,
we're overthinking shit.
This is the last thing we're gonna say about Rob. Okay, don't disrespect the boy.
All right, okay. I apologize.
Fuck
for
the Patriots,
the boy.
But I love Rob Gronkowski, dude.
Now I could say something that would probably make you guys mad, and you go, "Oh, it's just fucking Jay bullshit." But I'm not gonna say anything.
Rob is great for the locker room. He was great for the game, dude. He was the best tight end ever. Right. I'm saying it. Best tight end ever.
Hold on, Jason Witten is a much better tight end statistic.
You over a career, before 30. Look at the stats. Rob Gronkowski is the best tight end ever.
Every time
before 30.
I'll take Jason Witten.
Oh no! Well,
as a career tight end,
any normal NFL analyst will say that. Who's the fucking dude? The dude for the Falcons, or not the Chiefs.
Jason Witten,
Tony Gonzalez. Everybody will say Tony Gonzalez is the best.
Yeah, he was good.
Tight end ever.
He was great.
Stats wise, over a career, Tony Gonzalez is the best tight end ever. But I'm saying from 22 years old to 30 years old,
I'm going with the boy Rob.
I'm going with the boy Rob, dude. 3 Super Bowls.
How can you hate him, bro? Fucking love the boy Rob.
Listen, I think the boy Rob got 3 Super Bowls based on the merit of the overall team. All right, Jason,
you could say the same thing about Tom Brady. You could say the thing about anything.
Well,
anybody on the team.
Very true. Very true.
You can say, "Oh, Tom Brady had the best coaches and the best team," and then you can say Rob Gronkowski had Tom Brady.
Listen. Whatever I say about Rob, I'm not trying to fuck with the GOAT Tom Brady. All right, he deserves the respect he's due.
He's a GOAT.
He is absolutely. He's the GOAT.
He's a GOAT.
I will say
10 Super Bowl appearances, 5 wins.
9. He has 9 appearances.
Oh, I'm sorry.
9
appearances, 5 wins.
6 wins. He has 6.
Yeah, he has 6.
He has 6.
I went. He has 6. He has
6 wins,
6
9
wins.
appearances.
Yep.
It was 2000, 2001, 2003, 14, 16,
He lost.
and 18.
He lost to the Giants twice, and then he lost to the Eagles.
Right.
Hey, young Jamie over there. You don't gotta look it up. We're right.
We're right, dog. I just named all the years that he won.
6.
Yo, shout out Toronto.
I don't think there will ever be another Tom Brady, dude.
No. Maybe
Just-
maybe if Mahomes just starts now, if he wins it like this year, maybe.
The thing is, dude, is Brady has
Dude.
been in the right system, has had the best O-line,
Yeah.
has had just the best team around him,
Well, it's
best coaches.
And listen. I'll tell you this, and maybe Antonio Brown I can't talk 'cause I'm drunk.
Oh, shit, we haven't even gotten into
I know.
Antonio Brown yet.
Maybe Antonio Brown figures it out and goes, I can't pull my bullshit with Bill Belichick.
Oh, they'll probably straighten
Okay.
his ass out for sure.
Oh, dude, if they can straight out Josh Gordon, bro.
or they'll cut him.
If anybody can straighten that dude out, it's the fucking Patriots.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that Antonio Brown fucked himself out of $21 million.
I don't even think he cares.
Yeah, but
dude.
he knew he was gonna do that, dude. He knew
Yeah.
it. He knew
Dude,
it.
he
got
fucking
traded.
planned
I'm
that,
telling
dude.
you,
He
as
planned
soon
that.
as he got traded to the Raiders, he knew
He was
that he was gonna try and fuck himself
I think-
out of
I think
the Raiders.
I think he thought when he did the helmet ordeal that was gonna be it. Like they're gonna be like, yeah, get the fuck. But they're like, no, we just fuck with you, Antonio. Like, yeah. And then he's like, oh, I can get. That's why he went and got money with fucking Zenith,
Zenith, yeah.
whatever the fucking shit's called. Got fucking paid doing that. And then he was just like, you know what?
How I know this shit is fake, the shit was made up all along, is
Oh,
because
dude.
Antonio
made
Brown is Antonio Brown. If you're telling me that Antonio Brown can't take a shut air to shut and say, I'm Antonio Brown, make me my own custom helmet with modern padding in it.
Well, they do that. It's called the Shut XP.
Right, but it's not the same shell, though. The shell
No, it's
is
a different shell. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but if you're telling me that Antonio Brown can't take a shut air
Well, first of all,
shell to shut and say, I'm Antonio Brown, make me my own custom helmet with modern padding.
I'll tell you this.
You're bullshit me, dude.
No,
He could do that.
I will
He's
say
fucking
this.
Antonio Brown.
I will say this, and I've said this before, and I'll never forget this. This has literally happened like 2 or 3 years ago, and we're watching a game, and it was, I don't know if it was the Raiders Steelers. It was definitely I think it was the Steelers playing. I don't know, but I'm sitting there with Eric, and we're talking. And I'm like, hey, did you know Antonio? This literally happened like 3 years ago. I go, do you know Antonio still rocks an air bladder?
Shut air.
Yeah, I'm like
That's what it's
I'm
called.
like the air bladder like helmet. And Eric goes, no one does. And
Right.
it's confident. I'm like, no, I swear to God, Antonio Brown rocks the fucking air bladder helmet. He goes,
Well,
he goes,
dude,
no,
it's-
he goes, no, it has he goes, has like DNA padding in it. I go, no, like
It doesn't,
I'm
dude.
like,
It
no,
doesn't.
I'm like, no.
It has the fucking
I'm like,
bladder.
I'm like the
same
air. I'm
bladder.
like the Air XP, like the Shut XP, with like, and it has a little like decal on the side. It has like the normal like fucking dome piece, but has a
And
little,
it's just the round earpiece, just a standard round
right.
ear hole.
And I'm like, no, I'm like, and then I showed him a picture, and I'm like, look, it's like Antonio Brown holding his helmet, and you can see the whole air bladder like inside, and he's like, holy fucking shit.
Well, dude, that's what we believed when we were younger, though. We
Yeah.
thought, oh, these guys are in the NFL. They're getting
Oh no,
crazy shit. No, they
Bro.
have the same shit as us.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Is Warren Sapp rocked the fucking Adams. The shittiest helmet ever,
the
bro.
fucking
Fucking Adams,
The
bro.
Adams,
oh my
dog.
god, dude.
Bro, that shit I got a concussion in.
No, that
was different.
That was different.
Dude, the Adams.
They had
search
one
them up.
helmet. They
Adams
had one
dude.
helmet. They had one helmet.
They had one helmet. Adams did not last long in football,
No.
bro. They had
the
one
only
helmet.
reason people did it because it looked different.
That was it, bro. And they
Adams.
were straight ass, bro. People were getting fucked up.
Oh, right
in
there,
those
the
things,
second
dude.
picture below.
There was a lot of kickers that had them.
This one?
Yeah, that's an Ad. No, Warren Sapp rock. That's an Adams. Yep. It had a line of
The Adams
very.
helmet, bro.
Type in Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp rocked at Adams for the longest time.
So did Janikowski.
Yes,
The
he
Red-
did. Yes, he did.
Janikowski
Yes,
had
he
an
did.
Adams helmet.
Yes, he
And
did.
Adams tried to make a run at Shutt and Rydell for a long time, dude.
They
but
did. Well, I will say this.
They never made it, though,
No,
bro.
they never made it.
Never
But
made it. I mean, they sold helmets to NFL players. But
when the Adams first came out, they were like, okay, this is kind of dope. Like, it was a different design of a helmet.
yeah.
And then actually Rydell fucking ran, dude. Rydell's fucking run that, like, especially the NFL for fucking days.
Yeah.
Because nobody, I think the first person to rock a DNA was fucking
In the NFL or college?
in the NFL, because college was all
everybody
over.
had
It was
a
all
fucking
over.
DNA. But the problem with DNAs was the jaw.
Yeah, it was so
piece
flimsy.
Was
dude.
so flimsy. Dudes
Yeah.
were getting knocked out cold.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's why you couldn't have it in the
Bro, you
in
rock
the NFL.
you rock a Revo, dog. That shit was fucking, dude. You
like
can't
a
bend
steel
it,
brick.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Trey Pat, you rocked my Revo.
Yep.
Bro, you can't feel
uncertified
shit.
for 2 years.
They were heavy though. I didn't.
Yeah,
fuck
they
with
were
the
heavy.
Revos.
Well,
I
hold on.
always rocked a
I've-
DNA.
I've got a.
I'll say
thick-ass
this.
neck.
I'll say this. I like the look of the DNAs better than the old typical Revo. But dude, whenever I rocked that Revo, dude, I could not feel shit, dude.
Hey, bro, I didn't feel
Not
shit.
feel anything.
I still have that shit in storage. I have that helmet to this
Can I
the
day.
get
Revo-
that back? Can I put that up in the JCast studio?
Yeah, you
I
better.
listen. I gotta find it in the storage
Well,
facility.
if you can find it,
yeah.
can I put it up in the studio?
I absolutely.
I still
will.
have my DNA.
For
I have
sure.
I have my DNA. The first one that I bought it off Jay. I bought my DNA.
I
off
got that
Jay.
shit in 6th grade.
Yeah. In the padding, it says Tyler Louie on the fucking padding on
Really?
the inside. Yeah, the padding was somehow Tyler's at one point.
All right, hey, low key, we're about to lose Rob on the camera.
Well, that's okay. We got this one. You
All right.
trying to-
How much time we got? Approximate.
Hey, we're at 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Let's
Holy
go. Let's
shit.
go. 20 more minutes, maybe. If we lose the cameras,
Oh,
we could do the wide shot here.
I want to finish on these
Okay.
helmets. I'm still talking about these helmets.
Yeah, I
So-
don't
for
wanna-
sure.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
think that-
I just wanted to give you guys the heads up. on
that's
where
fine.
we're
Then
at.
then just do the wide shot with that one.
Okay.
you know,
if you have
there's
to. Just not yet. Unless that one dies, then
there's all these dudes like Robbie G, is coming out saying, you know, he had like 20 concussions in his football career, and like he said, 5 of them he blacked out, and like, you know, there's all these reports, CTE, dudes fucking really fucked up after the career. And everybody keeps saying, oh, it's going to end the game of football. This is the end. This is it. It's slowly
No.
dying.
dude, that's fine.
But no. This is the thing, though, is, dude, our technology is only getting better. These helmets are only getting better.
Yeah, that's what A-Rod, Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
just provided. I think PV, Chico, and Paradise.
Yeah. 356 helmets.
With
that was
helmets,
the exact number.
but
356.
none of them went to the Paradise varsity team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the whole JV team is rocking these helmets. They're new helmets.
They were
came
yellow.
out-
I
yeah,
saw 'em.
they're yellow. They came out like 3 years ago. They're called Vicks.
Are they nice or what?
Yeah, it's what Patrick.
I'm so out of the helmet game.
Oh,
bro.
I've always
Dude,
been,
when we
I
were
don't
in
know
high
why-
school and junior
I don't know
football,
why
like, we were in the
I've always
helmet
been
game.
drawn to the helmet game. I don't know why, but the Vicks it's what Patrick Mahon rocks it.
Okay. They all look so similar now, dude. It's like
Yeah, but the Vicks are like supposed to be, like that's what Alex Smith rocks.
the Zenith is really popular too.
Yeah, but they're kind of like fading out. Like a lot of people actually a lot of people rock the new Shuts, and that's
Shutt's
what
got a new helmet?
and that's what the whole Paradise varsity team rocks.
I thought Shutt like disappeared, dude.
Oh no, they got a new helmet that's like ballin'.
They still allow the XP, the Shutt XP.
Yeah, they still allow that.
I liked those. The
That's
Shutt
what
XP
that's
was
what
cool.
Aaron Rodgers reps.
It was like the Shutt
What
Air
it's a normal helmet, but it's got like a little like almost like a DNA like little
padding, right?
Well, no, like a little like curve. Like type in Shutt XP.
it's
so-
like the Shutt bladder, the original Shutt Air.
No, it's like a DNA bladder.
Or I mean, excuse me, the bladder's different, but the shape of the helmet is like the Shutt Air.
Right. And
Except
that's
the earpiece is a little different.
right. And then the one with the silver helmet. See on the far right there, or you just had it. Go back right there.
$219.
I think that's
fucking expensive for a helmet, dude.
I don't even know. I can't even fucking say. Actually, if you go down and then if you go down the second row, the silver one, down second row, right there. Yeah.
Holy shit, $400 for a football helmet.
That's what the Shut Air looks like.
Shut XP, you mean?
Or I mean XP, excuse me. Yeah.
That's the
Shut
Air XP.
The Shut Air is second to the left on the bottom. That's the Air. That's the OG Air right there. Bottom, one down. That's it right there.
You sure?
Yep. Shut XP Air.
XP Pro.
Oh wait, is that
No,
it?
that's a Pro. Who knows what the fuck that means? They don't even. That's what I'm saying. No, the one with no face
They don't
mask.
even make it
The one with the no
anymore, bro.
face mask is one Antonio is fucking rocking. They don't even make that shit anymore, bro. It's not safe. First of all, it's not safe.
It's not.
It
You
is
are not more
not
protected
safe.
in that helmet
No,
than any other helmet,
dude.
dude. Like these newer helmets are
First
way
of all,
more
the
advanced.
NFL is right, and they're just trying to fucking protect themselves.
Exactly. That way, 20 years
From
from now, he's not
liability.
suing the
dude.
NFL.
And you know he would.
Yeah.
You know he would come out of nowhere and just be like, you know what?
This is the thing. We were talking about this earlier with the whole Rob Gronkowski thing, and Rob came out and said he had 20 concussions or whatever.
Yeah, he just said this.
And we were talking about the whole flag football thing.
Hey, 10 years ago,
Do
flag
we
football
believe-
was for pussies, but now that
Exactly.
actually seems like a valuable way for the game to go.
Right. But at the same time,
No.
Well, just
You-
for player
educate these kids. Let them know what they're getting themselves into.
Don't
Tell
use your
'em.
head, dude.
Educate them. No, and tell them, look, this is what you're getting yourself into. There could be lifelong consequences to playing this game.
Right.
This is your choice. Do you want to play or no? That's
yeah,
it.
but
That's
if you look back, like,
That's how I look at it.
and listen,
Well,
it's
the
so
You know what you're signing up for,
Hey,
dude.
the
You know
que-
what you're
the
signing. We
question-
knew what we were signing up for. We knew.
But listen.
No, we didn't. When we were younger?
We didn't know this type of CTE damage.
Yeah, we did, dude. They
No.
showed us videos of dudes snapping
No,
their necks all the
but
time.
that was
They showed us-
improper tackling.
they
form.
showed us
that wasn't
that was
subconcussive.
He's right.
hits.
He's right. I'll have to agree with Trev. That had nothing to do with CTE. We never heard the fucking term CTE. We
Yeah,
heard if you
that
lower
was-
your head, you'll break your spine,
That's true.
break your
That's
neck,
true.
and you can never walk. It was
Well,
that
and then
one video
if
Chip
you have
always
a
showed us.
concussion and then you continue to go, then you might get mentally ill because
Yeah, but
of-
not only that, but
Okay, educate the kids then. Educate the kids.
okay, but not only
let
that,
them know what
of
they're getting
course,
themselves
You have
into.
to educate the kids, but not only that. Like, listen to this though too. Like, it was like almost like you're a pussy if you go to the trainer if you're hurt. You're like, don't go there because they're gonna mark you out like longer
right.
than you need to be.
I had a legit,
Right? Is that not like that? That's happened to me multiple times.
Yeah.
I'm like, coaches be like, don't fucking go there. Like, they're gonna fucking rule you out for the next game. Like that. That fucking happened.
My midget year, I got a legit concussion. I straight blacked out in practice. I don't remember after getting
See, that's
hit.
when it's a real concussion.
Well,
when
that-
you
no.
black out and you don't remember shit, that's a concussion.
Well, that's the thing. So I blacked out. I don't remember.
I think
shit.
there's levels to it.
Then they took me to Chip, and he diagnosed me with a concussion. Then my parents took me to immediate care, and the immediate care doctor diagnosed me with a grade 2 concussion. And that's when my parents said, "You're not playing football until this is healed." Like that. Like I was legit
dude.
diagnosed with a concussion.
I'm telling you,
by a
I'm
medical
telling you-
doctor, not just Chip, by a doctor.
I'm telling you, from all the years that I played, I probably had like 3 concussions that I know of. For
oh,
sure, like
same,
know of.
dude. I for sure in Quincy camp.
Oh,
It's-
dude.
Or
yeah.
not to call out our high school or anything, but we were, dude, we were expected to lay balls to the wall, fucking
Of
three,
course.
4-hour sessions a day of practice, dude. Balls to the wall, hitting.
So yeah,
From the moment you strapped, that was the first time you strapped up pads the whole year.
Oh yeah, you
And
go
from
in.
that moment, the
Hitting
very
drills.
first thing you do
Drills.
is fucking Oklahoma, dude. Like
Yeah.
this,
Well,
that was it.
And
Like,
if you don't fucking perform, you don't get even a shot.
diamond drill,
here-
drill,
well, here's
Madden drill.
Well, exactly. Well, here's another thing too is especially you, Trevor. We were the last generation before they started making the whole the whoever is in charge of the division or the section or the state.
They
in
changed
fact,
the rules.
they start you can only practice this so many hours with pads.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
know what I
our
mean?
practices were way different than the kids now.
Well,
we
hold
were,
on. No,
Dude.
from the kids now though. But hold on. Like I was with you guys your senior year, in
Oh, no,
Quincy.
I included you.
But there is no difference between your guys' senior year and my senior year based on the way practices were held.
When did the rules
No.
change? Was it after you or before you?
It was like
I don't-
2000, like I want to say it was like 2016.
Yeah, well, I graduated in 2014.
Because mine and Jay's year, we were balls to the wall as much as the coaches wanted.
Well, we were
full contact.
Hey, we were
8 hours a day.
We were
Yeah.
even more balls to the wall because you guys had
and
lost the section the year before.
Well, right. I mean, I'm sure you guys were. dude.
Prinz was a dick hard trying to get the section title that year.
I'm sure, and you guys got raped.
By the way, shout out Andy
hold
Hopper.
on.
Just had heart surgery.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
right, dude.
Oh,
Shout
shit.
Shout
out.
out to the boy,
Shout
Andy
out.
Hopper.
Dude, hey, yeah.
Quick-
One of my
definitely.
one of my favorite boys on the fucking planet.
I
Quick-
fucking love you, Hopper.
Yo,
fucking
quick,
love you, dog.
quick segment here, yo. Andy Harper, bro.
We love you, Andy.
We love you, Andy, and we hope
Coach
fucking
Hop.
a healthy and
taught me-
positive.
You made us the man we are today.
Dude, you taught me so much in life, Andy Hopper. If you're listening to this, I love you, man. You taught me.
No, seriously, shout out Hopper because that boy is fucking
Dude, Hopper gave
Beast,
you Hopper
dude.
gave
Beast,
you tough
dude.
love, but that's the shit that made you
fuck
into a
yeah,
man.
dude. You have to give
One of the-
tough
Dude,
love, dude.
running those sleds up and down the fucking JV
Fuck
field,
yeah,
that
man.
middle dirt field, literally from the end to end, running that shit in O line.
I'll tell you this,
made
dude.
me
He was
who
an
I
old.
am.
He was old school style, but he
Oh, no,
loved
he-
you at the same time. He was your best friend, but if you fucked up, then he was your worst enemy. You know,
Trev,
he'd get on your ass.
I know Rob knows about this. I don't know if you know about this. But do you realize that Paul, Orlando, and Hopper fucking ran the JV squad fucking and dominated.
But they
dude.
lost 2 games. They lost 2 games in like 5 years or something like that.
Dominated, bro.
I don't know the exact
I
number.
recognize.
But what I'm just trying to say is they have just like, dude, like Paradise now is so different compared to like when they started.
Well, the dynasty that we
Like-
grew up in is a
Yeah, but
completely different thing.
but like
than
when
what's going on
we
now.
were in high,
It's a
listen to
movie,
this.
dude. What Prince has done is like out of a movie.
Dude.
You know, like it's.
But like, for example, like when we were in high school, dude, like my senior year, even my like just in high school in general, just me from my freshman to senior year in high school, dude, that was like mid Prince form. Like that was, dude, the beginning was like.
Well, that was the end of Prince's form. Like I don't know.
Well, my senior year
I don't-
was my senior year. I mean,
I don't-
but even then, like, there's still like, yeah, he's had a
But you
few
know what?
bad
Hold
years.
on.
Yeah, this is what made us good.
Hey,
This is what made us
listen,
good.
We got butt fucked your senior year, my junior year section championship against Enterprise. We got raped up the ass. That was bullshit. That
Well,
was
we
a,
all
that was,
know.
that was a
We
bad
don't even have
call.
to get into it. We
Yeah.
all know about
Well,
that.
But
I'm gonna say one.
the way the section rules changed for my senior year after you guys graduated, the good players from Foothill and the good players from Shasta
Oh, they had to
all
go.
went to Enterprise. They all transferred to Enterprise, and that year, Foothill and Shasta, neither one of them made the playoffs that year because every one of their players that was worth a shit went to Enterprise, and that's the year Enterprise went for a state championship
Right.
bid.
That was when the rules changed. And
Yeah.
Either
Enterprise
way,
all of a sudden got all this talent because the
Exactly.
rules changed and people
Right,
could transfer.
right.
Without waiting the 1
Yeah, but
year
can I- but
like,
can I- but can I-
delay.
yeah, but
Right.
that shit happened all the time, Trev. Like people always. But if it was a
But-
Paradise dude, that if someone transferred to Paradise, it always.
Oh,
Well,
it
no,
got
but-
looked
no, but
over.
hold on, but
yeah,
hold on.
it's-
That's the thing.
That shit
When-
got
when-
halted.
No, you don't understand,
No,
Trev.
but when
You don't
D-
understand from 2000, like 2002 to like when we were in high school, which is like
Well, then
12 years later, dude. Like Paradise ran the fucking shit,
Well,
dog.
it
Yes,
started
they
in
did.
99.
No,
98,
that's what I'm
98
saying.
was
Well, that-
Prince's first year. 98 was Prince's first year.
That was-
99 was his first
But
section
what
appearance.
what I'm saying is like other teams are like they're like the section was like, okay, yeah, you're cool. Like if someone transferred, like they'd be good. If someone transferred to Paradise, they'd be like, no, you got to sit out a
Well,
fucking year.
DJ
right?
Norton transferred our sophomore
yeah, that's a good
year.
example.
That was a big one.
Had
That
to
was a
wait
big one.
full
Yeah.
year.
There was a
Had
lot
to
of
wait
there was a lot
full
of bullshit
year.
that came with it with
Yeah.
DJ transferring. The biggest one that I can remember was Loesch. Loesch from Hamilton City. What's the pitcher's name for the Reds? Brian Loesch.
Kyle Loesch?
Or Kyle Loesch.
Or some shit.
It was his younger brother who played at
Brad
Hamilton
Loesch
City.
or some shit? I don't even know.
He played at Hamilton City
Did
or
he
something.
come to Paradise for real?
No, he went to PV.
Oh, that's right.
It was like 2007,
I think it
2008.
was John's senior year.
2008, something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like a really big deal. It was like, holy shit, PV just fucking recruited this dude.
Yeah.
Because he played his entire career at Hamilton City, and then all of a sudden his senior year, he transfers to PV. And like everybody threw a bitch fit, but somehow he fucking made it around it.
Well, and that's what happens in Reading all the time. Everyone's like, well, we'll just go to the best school.
Exactly. Like that's why Enterprise was so dominant for a little while.
Well, that's why our senior year, the problem is
Your senior year?
My senior year, the CIF changed the rules where you don't have to have the 1 year waiting period when you transfer schools in order to play CIF football. So instead of like DJ Norton having to wait a year before he could actually play for our team, everybody that transferred from Foothill and Shasta to Enterprise
could play immediately
that year.
Yeah.
And then they went on a state championship
That's what
run.
Clayton wanted to do. Clayton Welch wanted to come play for Paradise. He told us.
Right. Well, I'll tell you this.
Hopefully there's no Chico fans listening. Clayton Welch wanted to come play for Paradise.
I'm not going to sit here and toot my own horn or, for my class or whatever.
Well,
but
hold on.
No.
Not to mention your class was better at football than mine.
Oh,
that's a fact.
That's what I was just about to say.
110% fact. I'll admit that, so you can.
Well, so not only that was even okay. So the year before that, right? We went 11-1, won the section. We had Albert. We fucking dominate. Like
exactly.
You know what I mean? But like I look back at it all the time, and especially since we didn't have the best year, like as a Paradise football team, like it wasn't the best year. We lost some games.
We lost to Grant,
but
barely won against Sonora.
Yeah, but let me tell you this, okay? My junior year, and Rob, I don't know if you agree with me. You don't have to, but dude, you know what? The farthest game we traveled?
Sonora.
No.
Wait, junior year?
Yeah,
junior
Shasta.
year.
Guess what? We lost that game.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's
guess what? The rest.
We lost the JV game to Shasta.
Well, no, we'll get this too.
That loss to Shasta though really made that team though. Like
of course.
But when we lost to Shasta, dude, we were more well-oiled than ever.
Of course, we needed that loss.
We were hungry.
But here's the thing: is that we out of the whole season we traveled one game out of Butte County, right?
Yeah.
One game out of the whole county. That's it. One. My senior year. We went to Sacramento. We went to Sonora past Sacramento. We went to Red Bluff.
Yeah.
We went to
I was with you on all
dude,
of those.
you guys want to hear something that's crazy?
Well, no.
I don't know
what I'm
how
trying
to
say.
I don't know how we got away with it, dude. I don't know how Paradise got away with it. But through mine and Jay's entire high school football career, we never went to Foothill.
Never.
One time. Never.
Well, that's the thing.
We played Foothill at home 4 times.
Because that's every time in the
playoffs. 6 times. We played them in the playoffs twice at home too.
And then we played them
in the section.
Freshman year at home. JV year at home. Junior year? Did we play them in the regular season?
Junior year, we played them in the section.
So we never played them in the regular season.
No, we played them in the section though. Championship. And,
one at home.
Raped them.
Played them at home senior year? Did we
Twice played them at home.
Did we?
Year.
Well, yeah.
Five
played
times,
them at home
dude.
the first time,
And
then
raped
the
them.
second time was in the playoffs.
Paradise
senior year.
snuck away with 5 straight wins at home against Foothill, dude.
That's
crazy.
From 07 to 2017 or 16, so almost 10-year span, Foothill never beat Paradise.
No. Foothill is not. Oh well, I don't know.
No, they beat fucking Ryan Paulkin's brother. What's his name?
But we never lost to Foothill.
No,
For
we
our
never
whole
did.
high school career. We never lost to Foothill, and we never lost to PV.
But you want to hear something crazy?
Mine and Jay's class.
Rob, do you know that?
I want that for the record. Mine and Jay's class never lost to PV, never lost to Foothill.
Yeah, I hit Rob. The camera's dead at this point.
Is it?
Yeah,
Let's cut it.
Hey, we're at 2 hours, 31 minutes, and
That's plenty.
58 seconds.
You know what?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me on.
We're out.
All right,
We out this bitch. End
right.
it. Oh, hey.
We got this bitch.
Oh, he broke the chair.
It's for Janie.
Did you break it? You broke it, dog. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
He broke that.
Oh yeah, he did break that shit.
All right,
All right, I'm stopping it now.